Welcome to the stream with my long hair. Oh boy. How y'all doing today? Val, I think it's the 48th. Yeah, 2 years. No, sorry, not 2 years. 48 is 4 years. Reasonable mistake. 48 hours is 2 days, but 48 months is 2 years. Or 4 years. We're here for some blood on the Clocktower today, live on Twitch and YouTube. I did see the speculated 50 cast. I did. And I really hope it's not true. I mean, obviously for some people I hope it's true. But man, if that's really the cast, I feel like this is the worst I've felt about Survivor in like a decade, having just gone through 48. Yeah, we're running a little later today. But we're going to get some blood on the Clocktower games in. I did just record a Devil's Plan episode for Patreon. So stay on the lookout. I'm going to try to get that edited today. I don't think I know the script. Hold on. No, I don't. The Devil's Plan took me really long to record. Really long time to record because... No spoilers, but like... The match that they played... I literally stopped down every single time to fully analyze. If you haven't heard, I do have a Patreon now. You can watch me react to and analyze the Devil's Plan there. I've thought about different ideas for streams as well to do over there. So stay on the lookout. Right now, I'm just waiting for the link from Dwight. JJ, thank you for the 64th, 58 in a row. Appreciate that. Yeah, Wheel of Time was canceled. I'm sure we'll talk about that on Tastemakers. Not super unexpected, but definitely disappointing. I feel like it's been a while since a show I really liked got canceled like that. Oh, I think I just... Yeah, there we go. I've got a link. Well, I think the 46th. Whoa. This looks super different. Let's see if I can get this up and running. I feel like it's slightly... There we go. I think that's better. Okay. Wow, nobody's in here yet. It's a good unassuming spot. I feel like bottom left is pretty good.
Hey, can you hear
Hey,
me?
how's it going? Yeah,
Okay, awesome. Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Going for a walk, you know?
Is my camera frozen for you too?
It is, yeah.
Okay. I was doing the walk thing during they released the next episode of Survivor's Playbook on the Clocktower, and I was like,
Mm.
"Oh, I'll walk my treadmill while they release it." I thought it would be like a fast episode. No, like 2 hours. I'm exhausted.
Yep, yep. Hey, Derek.
Hello, hello. Hi. Hello.
How's it going?
It's good. Yeah, it's a good Saturday.
Yeah?
Happy to be here.
Where are you, Derek, geographically?
I'm in Los Angeles.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was
Okay,
thinking
so
of the
this is like a
35th.
nice, easy, 2 p.m. for you.
Yep. Yep.
I do prefer it at 11 on the West Coast. It gives me more
Yeah.
time afterward, but
Mm-hmm. You got big
Yeah.
plans tonight, Taryn?
always. Yeah, you know
Yeah.
me.
I'm revealing how little plans I have, given that this is like 5 p.m. on the East Coast.
Well, that's the goose goose duck time like every Sunday for us. So.
Mm. I've actually never watched a game of Goose Goose Duck.
Have you watched Among Us?
I have.
It's basically the same.
All lived through the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Just with like more roles and goofiness.
Gotcha. That sounds like I'd like it.
Yeah. It's very fun. Especially if you like Blood in the Clocktower. Like on one hand, you can be more active because you're like moving a guy around, you know? But on the other hand, when you die, there's nothing to do. Whereas in Blood on the Clocktower, you can still kind of play.
Right. That is the benefit of this game.
Mm-hmm.
Although some people like to just die and leave.
It couldn't be me.
Yeah. You know, like you never really get that satisfying, like you get murdered and then you storm off and then everyone's like, whoa. You never get that in Blood on the Clocktower.
Yeah, I guess not. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not much of a stormer, I think.
No. Yeah, I guess me neither, but there are people that do it.
Mm. Like it makes for good clips.
Mm-hmm.
Like throw my mouse across the room, storm off.
I'm going to storm out of this game when I lose. And only 3 of you will know why.
And then when you do that, I'll stand up like David.
Thank you, Taran. Franny, great recap episode this week.
Oh, thanks. I felt like it was not my best, but I was really fighting for things to talk about. Rob beforehand was like, "Do you have any hot takes or anything?" I was like, "Not really." But thanks. I've discovered I really like the speculative phase of the podcast, where you try to think about what's going to happen next, and you just don't have that with the finale.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I appreciate you saying that. Thank you.
Yeah, there's like a weird period after the finale where it's like you can't speculate on anything anymore, but you also haven't found out about like what actually happened yet.
Yeah, the day after you're like, feels pretty cut and dry. I'm sure next week we'll have a lot to say. Yeah. Yes, it's fun to, we just speculate a little bit about like 50 and stuff, which is interesting. Yeah.
Would any of my beloved players tell me how to turn on my camera?
Top right, there should be a little camera icon. It should be crossed out, and you can probably click it. If not,
Oh no.
You could go to settings. Go ahead.
Okay, go to settings.
Yeah, there's
Because I don't see
settings
a
and there's
camera
like
icon.
a camera. I just had to do that because it was like disabled or something. I don't know why.
Sometimes your browser will block your camera on like the browser level. Hey.
Oh, ooh.
There
Okay,
you
lovely.
are.
Thank you, appreciate it. How y'all doing?
Doing well. AJ, good to see ya.
It's a strange background today.
Is it the strings pulling background?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen it before.
That's the one that the video got released for today, right? That was that script?
I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. That one was like the perfect example script of just how the fear of the marionette controls the entire narrative. So now I'm gonna be very dedicated to insisting there's probably not a marionette this time.
I love the marionette.
Yeah.
I do too. If y'all were the marionette, do you like being told?
I
want
feel
to be
like
told.
depending on no, I feel like I'm a bit of a liability if I know I'm bad. So
Same.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like let me think I'm good. That'll work.
At some point I'll figure it out and then I'll shut up,
Yeah. Unless I'm like hot on your trail, then take me aside and be like, listen, we're together in this. Yeah, just back off.
I feel like if I wasn't told and then I was told, I'd be like, sorry, it's too late. Like I've picked a side.
Yeah, Yeah, exactly.
I just finished watching the entire new season of the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Sorry, not X Lives of Mormon Wives.
Oh, it took a while to get there.
It did.
How I have never watched this show.
Yeah, it's so messy, and I'm like, it's so many hours too. Like each episode's at least an hour long. There's 10 episodes, and I'm like, look back on where did my time go? How do I have time to watch 10 hours of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives?
Are you
But
sitting down and focusing on it, or is it like while you're doing other things?
I would like to say it's while I'm doing other things. Like I do have a second monitor. It is second monitorable, but realistically, am I working?
Sounds like you're locked in on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
I have so many thoughts.
It's never been a more dedicated viewer. Yeah.
I just finished overcompensating last night.
For what?
What?
Oh, it's
Damn it, we all took it! He was doing it.
I did watch the first episode of that, and it was funny. I liked it.
Yeah. It's a fun show. It's very sort of like feel good.
Why are you laughing?
What?
Why are you laughing?
None of your business. You're not here yet. It was good. You missed it, but check the VOD. It's worth it.
Yeah.
So Omer is already in a private
This
chat.
man is so messy. He's so messy. I just know. Wow. Listen, if you weren't on this show, go fuck yourself. That's what they just said. If you've never been on Survivor, go fuck yourself.
I played in a LRG.
Yeah.
Oh wait, everybody's in this chat now.
No, they were just.
What's an
making their own.
LRG?
A live role playing game. So it was Survivor. It was a weekend Survivor game. But look at these sick buffs that we got.
Oh wow.
Oh, hey, those are sick. Oh, very cool. Wait, what is that? Revenge, redemption,
Return, revenge, redemption.
return. Okay. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
It was a 2-tribe season that turned into a 3-tribe season, and I ended up on the anti-heroes tribe.
There were heroes, villains, and anti-heroes?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, the anti-heroes tribe was the 3rd tribe after it went from 2 to 3.
So you started as a villain and then you became an anti-hero?
Yeah.
Bold information to reveal to us right before we play Blood on the Clocktower.
You guys know me.
Wait, is
There's
Derek breaking up for anyone else?
Oh,
No, you sound fine to me.
Me issue. Sorry, just making sure.
Oh, I'm sorry, Emily.
It's weird because it's just you. Everybody else sounds fine.
I feel like the Clocktower app's been really weird lately where for me, one other person will be having an issue just like you're describing. Like you can't see one person's camera, but everyone else can see them. It's very
I think sometimes you just need to refresh.
Yeah.
AJ from Australian Survivors here. That's crazy.
Okay. Hello. Camera's not on. Great. Why? Everything is going in shambles. Can y'all hear me fine?
We can't see your face,
Yeah.
Dwight. Dwight.
Dwight. Doing it.
Oh, why is my mic off? Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, great. Hi. I'm gonna run TV plus Marionette. So if anyone has to play with Marionette before, has anyone not played with Marionette before? People play Troll Brewing. Great. Who has not played Marionette?
Me.
You have. Shut up. Right, I'm gonna start setting it up. It's 7 townsfolk, 1 outsider, 2 minions, 1 demon. So let me play a game.
7 minions. Oh, sorry.
Did I say 7 minions?
7 minions.
Imagine.
It's like Legion, but minions.
Literally Legion.
Oh, Bobby's not storytelling today, so she can lie in bounds instead of out of bounds. Interesting.
Exactly. Although I am a little sick, so don't.
You
count on
can
me too
never
much.
trust Bobby with an I ever, 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 ever.
This
Same
is
with
probably
Cindy's
true.
with an I. Mm-mm. Or Liana's with an I.
Imagine a variation of the game where everyone is a minion except for one person and one demon, but the bad people don't know who each other
Like a
are.
Legion game?
That's
I don't know.
a thing that's possible, Taryn.
Yeah,
Huh.
That sounds like a teensy
yeah.
though.
Don't mind me, I'm just
Probably
coming up with
possible,
things that
Mark.
already exist.
You're good. I played a TT the other night where everyone ended up being evil and we didn't know that.
Oh, that's incredible.
It
That's
was
such
really
a Dwight thing to do. Dwight K. Schrute.
Addie, was Space storytelling that?
No, it was Dean, but there was a wizard wish, and so that's why.
Was the wizard wish to make everyone evil?
So it was my wish, and it was that everyone had to go and pick an ogre friend, but their alignment doesn't change.
Did they know that their alignment doesn't change, or they
Nope.
they think it does? Oh, that's
they
funny.
they would think it would change, but the cost was that the alignment does change, and so everyone ended up picking someone evil.
Well, then that sounds like not your wish.
Well, there's a cost to a wish. Wizards wish have a cost, and so since I asked for alignments to not change, the cost was that they do.
The purpose of the cost is for balance, and so the few times I've been the wizard, I always try to make my wish balanced enough that the storyteller can't come up with a cost. That's always
That's what I was trying to do with the alignments not changing, but it ended up being a funny cost anyway. So it was a teensy though, so it didn't really, matter all that much.
I love Teensyvilles. I feel like they're so valuable for learning because the feedback cycle is so small. And the stakes feel lower. So if you're evil, you're just like a little less scary,
It's way lower stakes. You can't choose the wrong bluff when you don't have a bluff.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Just go
You
for
can choose
it.
the right one by chance, right?
Exactly.
Franny?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
I also love teensies.
What's a teensy?
We can see your token in your
They're
story,
so
Derek.
stressful.
6 or less players.
No, you can. I don't have a token
Oh.
yet.
And the
Omer.
demon and minion don't learn each other or anything like that either. It's really
They don't
great.
get
They don't get
bluffs.
bluffs. Yeah.
Oh.
It's fun. It's one of my favorites to do.
Everyone sees a token of some kind, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Derek posted his on Instagram story.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you want to,
now
see
I
my
can't
character,
scroll
go
Instagram
follow
while I'm
me on
playing. Thanks,
Instagram.
Derek.
Not gonna lie.
Good night.
My name's Addie, for those who haven't met me.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi, Addie.
Addie.
I'm Liana.
Nice to
Addie,
meet you.
Nice to meet
hello.
y'all.
What do you think of Bobby with an I?
I
She's
think
bad.
that I am harping
Oh, so you
that at
hate
Bobby,
her.
so,
Okay, I got it.
me and Bobby, we haven't played the most games together, but we've had some good chats the past few days.
Mm-hmm.
Is your stance that
Yeah.
IE is better than I?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh.
Better. Strictly
Franny.
better.
Franny, don't
Yes.
be biting your lip now.
Oh,
Um,
I was so that pissed me off so bad, Bobby. You need to know. It's so fine now, but in the moment, I was like, I've never bitten my lip in my life. Like, what was that? I didn't bite my lip. Oh,
You just didn't
I was gonna
realize you
grab
were
some
doing
water,
it.
but I'm a little nervous with this group.
yeah.
Oh,
Only
yeah.
drink at night.
Hello.
Hello.
Your fellow minion is Lauren, and your demon is Derek.
Okay.
What is
So,
happening?
so middle school poetry, I love it.
Interesting. I think that this is a good time to bluff an outsider, right? No. Actually, no. It's a bad time to bluff an outsider because there will be 3 accounted for outsiders, which will either mean that somebody's lying about being an outsider and faking a Baron, or if there's 4, that somebody's lying about being an outsider because there has to be a drunk. So ideally we have exactly 3 outsider claims, and there's potentially reason to suspect that one of them is lying. If there's no Baron. The idea is that there's no Baron. I think to start, I'm gonna feel I
What's the
don't even
button
know.
you press where you see what order the things happen in?
0. Oh, yeah. Oh, I meant.
Wow, Bobby already
I
lying.
said 0.
Bobby out here
Like-
lying.
the letter version of 0.
It's not Bobby.
The
with
problem with
zero.
going for a marionette play is that the obvious response to me saying somebody's a marionette is to
Why do you need to know the
ask
night
for who the
order?
other minions are. And
Because I want to know when I'm gonna get to go.
Did people in the chemistry lab ever call you Liana Borax?
I shouldn't do that.
No, they don't.
They should.
Should they?
Your chemistry lab.
There's
doesn't sound
some
like any
I think
fun if
that
they're not
like
doing that.
going
Oh,
for
maybe
a
I'm not in the
good
chemistry lab then.
safe
Then why are you
role
holding Puya's
like
micropipette all the time?
soldier,
Well,
monk,
that's not in the lab.
slayer, mayor
Confirmed. Take it to Twitter.
will be good.
Such a troll. Why don't you bite your lips so you can feel something?
I have a pretty classic strategy, which is try to appear to be the
what if we
demon.
woke up on this night and my lips were all bloody? Well, you feel pretty bad.
So they get me out before the actual demon. It's worked pretty well in the past, and I haven't done it in a little while.
Racist parrot bit me in front of 800 people, and I was bleeding everywhere.
I have
Wait,
otherwise no
did you say
valuable role.
racist parrot?
Yes, his name was
So-
Jackie. He's dead now.
Okay, I feel like a lot to unpack there.
He was racist and sexist. He only liked white women, and so they tried to get him to train with me to like diversify a little bit, and then he decided he was gonna bite me until I was.
Maybe he just didn't fuck with you specifically.
Well, oh yeah,
Were you the
Puya. Well, how about
sample size?
How about the time he was trained to fly to a kid's hat, but when he saw the kid was black, he flew away, and we had to go find him for hours. How about
Okay,
that?
now I changed that theory. I changed the theory I put. I rescind it.
Yeah.
God.
Anyways, hello everybody. I am your storyteller. I died. What a shame finding the demon who did this. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Hello.
Hello. Am I your marionette?
Why do you want to know?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably not gonna believe you if you say yes, but it'll be good to have a good starting foundation.
Well, then what am I supposed to do if you're not going to believe me? Why would I tell
Well,
you?
I'm not gonna out you yet until I prove you to be fake.
Well, good luck. And I already started planting seeds on the opposite side of me, as the like double, you know.
Okay. So who's the other minion?
Liana.
Interesting. So if I go talk to Liana, she'll confirm.
No, I made it all up. But Liana was giving me sus vibes.
Okay. Like how so?
Just vibes. Nothing in particular, but sometimes I'm a very good judge of character.
Okay.
About 50% of the time.
You know, that's probably right. I think about 50% of the time. Yeah.
That's actually better than average.
Is it?
For identifying minions, because the minion percentage is like 20.
Okay.
So 50% is above average.
But if you're 50% on every person,
No. That's not a thing. No, because that's not how percentages work, you slut. I shouldn't have said that if you're on stream.
Yeah, you're only supposed to say that in private calls that aren't on the stream. Are you an outsider?
No. Are you?
Okay, I'm not an outsider either.
Okay, so my thought is, if there are 10 people, 30% of them are minions or demons, and so having an average of 50% is actually greater than what would be expected on average. Henceforth, the p-value would be less than 0.05, that I am better than random chance.
For a moment, I thought you were actually talking about strategy.
No, I actually think that Leon is bad, and I have a better,
okay.
Like, yeah.
You just have a mathematical proof in Clocktower of someone being
I certainly did, Dwight. And what do your tidy Dwighties have to say about that?
The foundation of it is that he's guaranteed 50-50 anytime he predicts something.
No,
that's not.
No, that's not.
That's not what you said. Okay.
Yeah, you go back to rock climbing, you hoe bag.
Okay, he's good at rock climbing, though, to be clear.
Oh, boy.
Is he talking to whomever?
Okay, goodbye. Taran, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Do you have anything good to let me know?
Unfortunately, I don't. I just wasted a bunch of time talking to Omer.
Oh, damn. I'm so sorry.
He has sus vibes on Liana, but he's only right 50% of the time, which in my estimation is worthless. But he disagrees.
Interesting. I think that's important. I could maybe collaborate some information with Omer. I have none, but you know.
Interesting. Are you an outsider? Or have you heard of any outsiders?
No, I have not heard of outside. I've heard of a few roles, but they're mostly information gathering roles. So no outsiders for me.
Okay.
Would there be outsiders? How many?
Well, generally I just try to look for outsiders to see if there's a count. But so far I've heard of none, so to me that implies probably not many outsiders.
Okay. Would you like to give me a good idea of what you might be?
I'm not an information gathering role, I will say.
Me neither. That's good to know.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. That means you could. There's a lot that you could be. Oh, I didn't think about this. Oh, dang. That's upsetting. My hunger.
Oh boy.
Just monk, slayer, soldier, virgin. Taran, that did not help. but I know that you're a good person. That's all that matters.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, but let's get back to the town square.
Yeah.
Bobby with an eye.
Oh, okay.
Too late.
Don't respect the gong. Just give us 5 seconds.
So I'm pretty sure AJ.
All right, hello, 11 players alive. Feel free to discuss if you want.
Can we nominate or no?
I mean, if you want to talk a bit first, you can definitely nominate if you want to.
Is there a witch?
No.
What? Omer?
I'm gonna nominate Emily Flippin,
Oh, there's
financial
a-
analyst.
Hey, Omer nominates Emily. Tell us why.
There was a bad ping on her, so I think it's worth discussing.
Emily, defense.
I was in a game where I believed Omer when he told me that there was a bad ping on somebody. It just aired on YouTube, and he was just outright lying to me. And people were like, just don't believe Omer. Don't believe Omer. If this is true, I will not protest it. We can kill me. It's not a big deal. So if you want to, I think we can do better. I'm not evil, but I think the town could also do worse. So feel free to put 6 on it if you want.
You've sold me. I don't think we should do this.
And you have to run this vote for Emily.
Cool.
Running it.
There's a world where that's like Omer nominating a bad teammate, then immediately pulling it off of them to free up their nomination. Was that real information, or did it come from someone else, or?
It was a test.
Okay.
It's always a lie. It's always a lie.
It's not a lie. It's a test. As a financial analyst, you should know what that means.
For who?
What?
That's for who?
Who's the test for?
Yeah.
Emily Flippin, financial analyst.
Has anyone heard of any outsiders?
I've heard implied outsider. I don't know that it was crystal clear.
I've heard of one, but that's all. Which is all we should have, right?
One, well, hold on. Actually, I'm not.
Unless we have a Baron.
One
Then we
unless
would have three.
Baron.
Yeah,
Right.
one outsider.
Hmm. Any information
Second
out
off
there?
nominations.
Yeah, I think it's useful. There's a chef one.
Marionette.
There's a what?
Chef one.
Chef one. Okay.
Does the chef want to
did not-
die for us? Pretty please.
I'm the chef. I'm like, do you want to? Like, is there a virgin?
You can nominate me.
All right. I nominate AJ.
All right, Lauren nominates AJ. That's why.
God
Interesting.
Oy.
Yeah, kill AJ or kill me. That's fine.
AJ, your defense.
I want to die. I have no more purpose.
Are you the virgin or not, you liar?
I was the virgin, and it hurts my soul knowing I was useless.
So
If there are
then
no
Lauren
outsiders
is
that might be
bad.
drunk, then maybe there's not a chef one.
Drunk or poisoned
We should kill
or lying?
Lauren.
Anything else pertinent before I run this vote for
I'd rather
AJ?
go
I
for
think
Lauren
either
as
me
well.
or Lauren should die.
Probably the better kill.
Running it.
I feel like they're both probably good because they both kind of sought out this situation, but
Or one of them is a marionette. so
they're
you
also
think
they're also both useless though. So
Any other questions?
It could be
Sorry.
a marionette. AJ could be the marionette virgin next to Derek the demon.
and he hasn't been told yet.
To not be the
Well,
demon.
Or
AJ
Lauren
told
could be the
me.
Can I nominate
was
Derek?
His marionette. So
Emily nominates Derek. Tell us why.
Yeah, well, he just said that AJ told him he was his marionette, and I don't know. He's stuck between two people with a failed virgin nom. I don't know, and also, you know, it just there's always something suspect about you, Derek.
Oh, thank you, Emily. That is so
Derek,
kind of you.
Derek, your defense.
I'm sensing some misinformation around me. I am suspicious about what's going on. I am good. I think that this is not a good kill. I think that Lauren and AJ are better kills. And I think we need more information before you pull the trigger on me, Emily.
Okay, but I will pull the trigger on you.
That's fine. I just think now is too
I'll
soon.
roll the gun.
Anything else before I run this vote for Derek? 6-6, running it.
Ooh.
Are we going Derek over Lauren?
What did
think
I
Lauren's
do?
a lot
I'm
better
so
kill.
confused.
Choose enough.
I literally breathe and everybody's like, "Get Derek out."
The information
That's
you
enough
told
for
me,
me.
you want to kill you or AJ, but
I would like to nominate Lauren.
Addie, not Addie. AJ nominates Lauren. Addie, I'll get your number right after. Tell us why.
I think Derek is an actively bad kill, and I would have preferred to die at this point. And if I can't die, it got to be Lauren.
Lauren, your defense.
if there's an Undertaker, you can check me. The information that Derek told me seems suspect, so I was kind of intrigued there. But if he is what he says he is certainly more valuable than me. So yeah, up to you guys.
Anything else before I run this vote for
I
Lauren?
can vote to make sure it doesn't tie.
Running it.
Even if Derek has an important role, the fact that he could probably not use it right is relevant.
Yeah, thank you, Omar.
Wow.
9 votes.
I don't think
is
you have to
enough.
worry about a tie,
Lauren's on the
Lauren.
block. Addie, your hands been up for a little bit.
What was that?
Addie, your hands been up for a little bit. I just wanted to.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna nominate Lauren. So.
Oh.
Ah, gotcha.
Well, I was gonna nominate AJ, then I was gonna nominate Lauren.
I thought you were going to nominate Bobby because you hate her.
This is the game for
I
you.
love Bobby. Just hate that it's a single I and not an IE.
Ooh, the I versus the IE war begins.
Don't insult my parents like that.
Anything else before I end the day?
Well, I know what side Franny's on.
Yeah.
Well,
No
with-
questions about it.
With that, I will go ahead and end the day with the execution of Lauren, who does die. Good night.
Franny with an eye is some nasty.
Yeah, that's weird.
Rough start.
That would be
Balance.
so weird.
Demonic.
But like Bobby with an eye looks good. Like
Yeah,
why does
Bobby-
Franny with an
yeah.
eye
It could
only
pay
an eye
off
look
long
weird?
term.
It just
Wouldn't
is.
you think
But
a
that
Bobby
was-
with an eye would scream female?
I'm
Yeah.
wondering if I need to start
Right?
pulling
And all
suspicion
these
myself, but the
emails
problem
I
is I
get
used a
from, like,
little bit of
clients
capital to
that haven't actually
help
spoken
push
to
off
me,
of
it's like,
Derek.
Mr.
So
And I'm
it
like,
might be too
I had to
see-through.
start. I had to put my pronouns in my email signature because I was getting called Mr. so much.
Hey, it's good to have anyways.
My
Yeah.
the first job I ever had, I emailed them my resume and I was
Huge
like, "Thank you,
message from
Mrs.
Derek
Griswold,
to
for
AJ.
this
I'm wondering what
and I still got the
Aw.
job.
AJ thinks
So-
Derek is,
Hey Emily,
because he went to bat for
would
him
you
hard.
change it to Emily with an I?
Where would that? Oh,
IE.
No.
Emily.
That's so French. It's Quebecois.
Bobby, why were you silent earlier? Was your mic
Can't
not
talk
working, or
about
were
it.
you were miming to me? Okay.
Was she silent or was she silenced?
Currently poisoning someone, so
Yeah. She's got to decide. Let her cook.
Look, just look at the bright side. I didn't lie to you.
That's true.
not like Lyanna Borax.
Oh. Come on now. I'm gonna send that parrot after you.
Oh my gosh. Omer, you're joining our side. Or Omi, I guess.
Yeah.
Omi!
Yeah, there we are.
Omi King.
Omi, the Ravens keeper.
Omi, can we talk tomorrow?
Yes, perhaps.
Honestly, the Omi with the little, like the girl, the little
With the
girl,
little
it's
girl.
perfect.
I do not
Yeah,
believe I'd be
it's
told. I
cute.
mean,
That's her
I know
name,
who the
Omi.
other minion is. I don't know
Omi
if they're a
and Addie.
marionette.
What a duo. Omi
I should
and
actually-
Addie.
It's possible that
Frankie.
Lauren was
Squad.
a marionette and was trying to basically just
No,
like
never
didn't
Frankie.
believe it and was trying to test it.
Don't let that demon word cross your tongue. As a child, people would call me Frankie and I would barf in my mouth. Disgusting.
I knew a
I'd be
Francis
so
once.
suspicious of Derek.
But
Yeah,
then-
Passing
you
these
know one
giant
now, Omer.
messages.
Yeah, but like before
To
you,
both
the
of his
before times, the before
neighbors.
Francis Marin times.
Mm.
Did you know my
and
middle name
he-
is Francis?
Wait,
Oh, Emily Francis
Actually-
Flippin is good. That's good.
It's spelled the wrong way. It's spelled the male way instead of the female way with an I.
Like the Pope, like the dead Pope.
Like the dead Pope.
Emily, who did you just poison? I'd like to know.
Well, I would never not pick you, Omi.
Okay.
But I did actually have to go pee, so I'm sorry.
Well, what
Do you
color
feel
was
better?
it?
Go pee.
I'm not that well hydrated. I'm
Oh my
not,
God,
I do
was
not
it?
drink water.
What color? What shade of yellow?
Oh.
Hopefully pale.
On a scale of
As
Oof,
black
I'm
as
getting
your
tired
heart.
already.
Oh.
Oh, that's a whole other
uh-oh.
issue happening.
scale clear to
Sounds like it was
jaundice.
bloody.
On AAPI month, no less. PEI. EIE. That's what it should be. Is anybody streaming right now?
Yep.
I am.
Hello world.
Yippers.
All right. Well, it was a great pleasure. I announce Omer's death.
Yay!
Goodbye, Omer.
Huzzah!
Oh, wow.
Thank you, demon.
Guess I'm definitely not his marionette then.
That
I
was
do
a
love
freebie.
Hello.
Your name is good, so I'm inclined to trust you.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. How are you feeling? Can I add Derek or no?
You could. I'm curious about him.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't talked to either of you.
Hello.
I would like to talk to
Hey,
somebody.
guys.
How are you feeling, Derek?
Oh, sorry. I am. I mean, I'm feeling fine. I know that I'm good. I'm curious why Emily has it out for me.
You act as if anything I do has logic or reason behind it. I usually just go off vibes, and my vibes are always wrong. So I actually feel better about you now because of the fact that I was very suspicious of you to begin with. And given the fact that I'm usually wrong, that probably means you're good.
Well, I am
Taran,
good,
on the
but
other hand.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
I'm
is
just teasing, I'm just
is
teasing.
Taryn giving you sus vibes now?
No, I really I don't want to do this anymore. You know, everyone else can play. I'll just exist.
My
quit.
so my read so far is that I talked to AJ and I felt like he was pretty good.
I do feel good about AJ if the information I have is correct.
He also doesn't strike me as a player that's gonna bluff as a virgin as a bad person and then have it like not work. You know what I mean?
Still could be the marionette.
I think to me it's more likely that there's either like a drunk or a poison situation happening, or Lauren is bad or an outsider.
We have heard of a claim of somebody saying they heard an implied outsider, which would imply no
Do we
drunk.
have any
theoretically.
idea who that would be?
I have no idea. I haven't heard from
'Cause I have
anyone
no
that's
idea.
actually heard it.
Me neither. The
Um,
only person who's told me that is Franny.
Omar, I know,
us
was
that.
pushing on Liana.
As bad or as
he suspected her, but it's also Omer, so like he could have been lying. He could have been killed because he
the
suspected
one
Liana.
chat I had with Lauren was giving me the impression that Liana was good. So I think that if Lauren was lying and Lauren is bad, then that might be perhaps pointing toward her.
Well, as the chef, what would even point to Liana being good from her?
I don't know. She said she talked to Liana.
Just a read.
and-
Maybe like a washerwoman or something.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, that would be good to know if she was confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, should we?
Okay. I will tell y'all that I'm a role that is often used as a demon bluff.
Oh, interesting.
So that's great for me.
I would say me too, actually.
I love that. If it's a soldier, then I would love to know because that I've heard of a different soldier.
No, I have not heard of a soldier.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, I have only got a claim from AJ and from Lauren.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to Bobby.
Okay, can you tell us anything, Derek?
Oh my god. All right.
Hello.
Hello.
How can I help you?
I don't know. You sort of messaged me, so I was curious if you had anything to
I
say.
know. How can I help you in this game?
That's a good question. Do you know of any outsiders?
I do.
Okay, so you know of an outsider. Just one?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That's all? That's all I can help you with?
Well, there's more, but we ran out of time.
Oh, we don't care about that.
Hello, 9 Alive, 5 on the block. Feel free to discuss. Which one?
Hoping to get a little bit of
I
suspicion.
think there's
there.
an argument for doing AJ today based on the whole. I don't know if there was an Undertaker that was able to confirm Lauren's role, but that's still kind of like unresolved right now. And if AJ is the saint, or I'm sorry, the virgin, then that's like spent.
Addie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to unload some hot goss.
Yes!
And
Do it, Addie.
I am an investigator.
No, Addie, no.
I've got my magnifying glass searching, and I saw a marionette between Liana and Franny, which, with Omar dead,
Ooh.
kind of leaves Booyah Emily because I do not think that AJ as the demon would claim virgin.
This is fun. Okay.
This is
That
fun
is
because
fun.
I already said that y'all can kill me, and you can go ahead and try to kill me. I'm fine if we want to execute me today. But the fact that I am so willing to die, I think should be further evidence
Your
that
strategy. We've seen that.
Puya should probably be the person we vote.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna tell you what my role is now because this will make it even more fun. I'm the butler, so I'm the one outsider that I know of. So I've been listening to the conversation last round, and I heard people mention that there was observations on a outsider. So there's my information.
There's another
Is this-
outsider.
I've heard of another, and I
okay,
feel like I'm.
okay.
There's another
There we go.
one.
Okay, interesting.
That Butler's the
And
perfect one because you never put a Butler in the game.
I hitched my wagon to Franny both times. So I've been voting with Franny. If Franny
thanks.
votes, I can vote. Yeah. So
believe
Franny,
it.
if you vote for me, I have the option to vote for myself. I probably won't, but
I'll give you the option. I might as well give you the option.
Thank you.
I feel like AJ would be the
Bobby?
drunk for me. In this role.
I do think that Lauren could have been the Baron there because I think socially AJ is reading good. So I think that I would rather go for Emily, although I haven't talked to Emily yet.
Yeah, let's kick her ass.
I mean, if there is a Baron, then there are 3 outsiders, and so one of me or AJ could be drunk. If
Do we-
there's a Mario, I'm not drunk, so AJ could be.
So do we have 2 outsider claims for sure? Like exactly 2?
So let's kill Puya because we have either a Marion, a demon combo, or an outsider claim. That's way more suspicious than what I
I'd like
am.
to push back on that. I think we should kill you first.
Why? Explain one logical reason.
Then we can kill Bruce after.
Noms are open, by the way.
I'll nominate Puya.
All right. Why?
I don't know if it's going to be a you or a me sort of situation. And again, I'm not necessarily out on AJ, although I think it's possible. But you're claiming an outsider. We also have an investigator ping on a Marianne of 70 sitting next to you. So to me, it's like we literally lose nothing by killing you. If we kill me, we lose something. It's not the worst thing in the world for town, but we lose nothing. Why would you not want to die?
I mean, if he is the butler, that's not good for us necessarily. If he's not the butler, he's lying. But
no, and I think honestly, Emily's defense in the first round of like you can get rid of me makes me only feel like I don't know if Emily is bad. But then that also means if we are truly taking this information we got as gospel, then you got to look at one of us. So it's got to be one of us. Now, granted, I'm pretty rusty coming back into the game, so if I'm, because I can still use my mind as a dead person. So if that works for us in any way, I'm fine to run with that. I'm very okay with this. I just don't know if that's the better move, but I trust everybody in here.
Anything else before I run this for Puya?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention I've not had an Undertaker come to me, so I don't know about Undertaker.
Can I ask who said what after I finished talking?
Lauren? Or
okay.
Sorry.
Right,
running
that
Can
worth
someone tell me what team I'm on so I know where to vote?
Yeah.
Like, I just want to know.
Who's your master?
Oh,
Me,
God.
it's me.
It's worth noting that Emily Flippin, financial analyst, keeps calling Marionette Marianne, and what does that say about Marianne?
Marianne's not in the game, Omer.
Omer's gonna go
There's
for
also-
Marianne whether or not she's here.
There's also a possibility that I'm drunk. Oh no, that doesn't fix the outsider count. Never mind. I was
Well-
gonna say it could be that. Never mind. I was gonna.
If
come
there's
up
a
with world that
Baron
makes
and
no
there's 2 outsiders, there would be theoretically possibly a drunk.
Yeah, there could be 2 outsiders that
Well,
are both
no.
truthful, and then
The
you're
world I
drunk.
was gonna build was that Omer star passed to the person that he is confirming, but that would mess up some things.
That's what I wanted to ask about publicly. So, Omer, do you want to come forward to everyone with your information, or is that like another lie?
Excuse me, Francis. Is it so hard to believe that I'm the hot librarian? Because I am, and I heard that the saint was either Emily Flippin, financial analyst, who failed saint claim when she was so ready to die on round 1. That was a test, and it's actually Bubby with an eye.
Last call for nominations.
Well,
I kind of buy that.
And your name
And you think I wanted to star pass?
I don't. I think that you would be chaotic enough to star past night 1, but I don't think that you would want to. I'll nominate Emily.
Why?
Just to give people the option if they'd rather do Emily today instead of Puya. Puya refused to talk to me, and Emily would. So I think I trust Emily.
He also declined my
I
invite.
talked to all of you. I talked to nobody in the first round.
That's very true. I've requested him multiple times.
Everyone was equal. I got like hella requests.
Emily, your defense.
I don't have one. I think it's if we're gonna kill between me and Puya, it's fine if we want to kill me. It's not a big deal. Although I'm increasingly getting a little suspicious of not the investigator claim necessarily, Addie, but the information. That's all.
Okay, anything else before I run this vote for Emily?
Addie, did you just dab?
She did.
I be dabbing all
That
the
is
time.
a tell.
Should we nominate Addie?
Or evil.
Running it.
She could be the.
Animal is that?
There's
Wait,
there's either a drunk or recluse is the other outsider.
How many townsfolk are there?
7.
7.
But 7.
If there's a
potentially
Baron
minus
and there's a
two,
plus
right?
2, if there's a plus 2, then
thered be 5.
7 or 5.
5 or 7.
5.
5 or 7. Okay.
Any today and 5.
Well, we would just need the 2 outsiders to claim themselves to know whether or not there's a Baron, right?
With that,
'Cause if
Puya
there's
Well, one of the other, yeah.
Well,
Is
2,
there-
2 are
if-
known, theoretically.
There
Yeah.
are 2 Facebook outsiders.
The question is, do we believe
Exactly.
Puya
Right.
or theoretically the other one?
Quite frankly, and I know there's another person's information that I don't want to give away right now, but between with what happened between me and AJ and another piece of information I'm aware of, I feel like there is a drunk between 3 of us. So I'm buying the 2 outsider.
I also think it would make a lot of sense for me to be drunk because being told that you're that there's a marionette kind of between 2 people.
It's a lot of information.
Limits the demon. Yes, it limits the demon candidates really quickly.
I mean, I could see Dwight doing that because we just watched that game today where he was the drunk investigator, and I think it's kind of funny to give actual information.
I can absolutely see that. So then in that world, it's still a chef 1.
It's interesting that Franny, the subject of the investigation, is the one vouching for the information.
Yeah, sounds right to me.
With this group. I feel like everyone in this group shares so much information that doing that would just end the game so quickly.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good logic.
Yeah, I think that I'm probably the drunk.
Yeah, I'm gonna put drunk on you for now, but I haven't talked to most people. So
Yeah, I haven't talked to a lot of people yet either. So we can figure things out. But yeah, I really do think that it would be too revealing of information for me to have gotten a marionette.
If that's the case, then
As
there's
the
either a poisoner or Derek and AJ are specifically evil together. I will say that without saying too much.
AJ did tell me I'm his marionette.
Okay.
You know, Derek.
If
I believe
AJ's
you.
bad, I'm gonna lose it.
Fine, guys.
I had like the little, that there's like the little good emblem that you can put next to people. I have that one next to AJ, and I've had it next to the whole game. So don't make me wrong.
And I trust Addie with my life. So.
I wish you had nominated AJ, Addie.
I wanted to. My hand was up. You beat me, but it's okay.
I mean, Investigator would be a good marionette if seated next to the imp, and Saint is a great imp bluff, given the number of outsiders.
But
then Omer is just
I don't have
lying.
very much information.
Oh, sorry. Drunk?
And then we need another outsider.
I am not pleased to inform you that Liana died in the night.
Interesting.
That is interesting. That kind of okay.
Bitch, I got your number. I know you're bad.
I'm not bad.
Well, then what are you?
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it matters.
Good.
I'm the mayor.
Ugh, please. So be more obvious.
Even when listen, I am genuinely the mayor. I talked to Emily. She said she's also a bluffable role.
Emily is bad for sure. So stop trying to defend her.
Why do you think Emily is bad?
She's for sure bad.
I feel like I haven't played with her enough to have like that much of a read. I feel like I'm reading her as good.
So obvious.
I was suspicious of Liana, but she's dead now, so I have to come up with
convenient.
Well, not convenient. Actually,
you know what you're giving right now? You're giving Netta from Traders Canada too.
I mean, she's an icon.
Yeah, I'm just saying you're not really giving much information, and I don't really know this or that, and then all of a sudden you're gonna come in and be like, "That's the one," when it's too late for us to do anything about it. And so, Taran, just know that I have your number, and the treadmill count is at a 3. When you
at 5,182.
No. The speed.
Oh, it's a 3.5. Sorry.
Yeah, it's the 3.5. Did I just say that?
And you said 3.
And then I said 3.5. And when you're telling the truth, you're at a 4 because you don't have to keep up with your lies.
You know, I thought we would work well together this game.
Okay, maybe you're telling the truth, but you haven't given me any proof. Mayor, bitch, please.
What am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to prove it?
Okay, kill yourself then.
I don't think you're allowed to say that on stream.
What's your platform, Mayor?
I mean, listen.
Gonna build a new roundabout or Sioux City Hall.
All right. Well, I feel like I should go talk to other people because I don't know how productive this is.
Yeah, nobody will talk to you, you little hoe bag.
Oh boy.
3.5 ass bitch.
I think it's kilometers. Oh, hello.
Oh, sorry. That's fair enough. Sorry, added Taran. I don't disagree with you.
It just yeah, she normally is really good at world building and just
How do you feel about Derek?
Accusations. I haven't talked to Derek though.
Who's your biggest
Just been listening.
imp read right now, each of y'all? It's okay if it's in this group chat. I don't hate that.
My read's based on what Lauren's doing, but I mean the only other person is maybe I don't know what Franny is.
I mean, listen, my top 2 were Liana and Bobby, so.
I'm confirmed, technically.
Are you
Not by the
confirmed?
right person. I mean.
Who are you confirmed by?
Librarian.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the librarian?
Umar.
Oh.
I know exactly. It's not the best thing to confirm it, man, but that's why I don't know what to do.
Oh boy. How is Dwight late to his own meeting?
I know.
Yeah. Good question.
Just rude.
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 Dwight,
Diana,
you're
do you have anything you
muted.
want to share?
Oh, I'm muted. That's great. Anyways, 7 alive. Talk. Bobby.
Do you have any?
Oh.
I was the monk.
Liana claimed that to me like day one, so I
Same.
trust that.
Yeah.
The hell is Franny? She hasn't done anything for us.
Yeah, I'm useless. I'm the soldier. I've told that to a couple
Oh.
people.
Bobby?
I know. It's not cute.
I mean, you could be the person confirmed by Omi.
No.
Me?
No, I was being sarcastic.
Oh.
I was saying that.
How dare
I
you?
could be in
Bobby, with
trouble.
that fucking eye.
But it wouldn't be
Exactly.
The point
the
is,
worst thing in the
Taran,
world.
Francis,
No, it would be bad.
and one other person, Emily Flippin, please, who's bad clearly, are all claiming roles that are so bluffable and stupid.
What's Taran claiming?
I
And
have
they're
a
not all going to
theory.
be in the mix. So I think we should kill Emily once and for all. And then Taran right after. And
I
make her watch.
I'll go.
I think
Alright.
that we should actually do Derek. And the reason I think that is because to me, Lauren is reading evil, and I have Baron on Lauren right now. And I think that the Chef 1 could possibly be real, and Lauren did Chef 1 to make Derek not possibly in it. Although she's been talking about AJ and Derek, which makes like trying to insinuate I think that that's the chef one. And either world there, we kill Derek. So
Yeah, no,
that's
I've been
where I'm
I've been saying all day you can ask Puya that I think we should kill Derek.
I was gonna say, yeah, we were just talking about going after Derek, so
I don't know.
we're on the
Yeah, I don't
same
know if that
page.
logic tracks.
I have a crazy theory that Omi is actually potentially a bad player who is trying to protect Emily or Bobby by giving them the same role.
Well, the
I've
problem.
literally been gagging to kill Emily from the jump. So.
Well, not from the jump.
I want her dead.
From the jump, you were going in for Liana.
I think killing me is a bad idea. Bobby, we can talk tomorrow if you would like.
I like the idea of killing Emily in case, Addie's investigator ping was like not corrupt in any way, shape, or form. To just like, straight up eliminate that world where it could be either because the only person left in that world that would be alive would be me, and we all know I'm good.
I'm personally worried about the world where it's Bobby and Addie as Mario.
Second call for nominations.
Why would I get Saint then?
Addie.
I'll nominate.
Because that's her
Derek.
bluff.
Why?
That don't make sense.
Derek read evil to me in the conversation that I had with Derek, so the information also didn't fully make sense to me. So that's just what I am thinking. We don't have to do this. I'm also a Night 1 info role, so need be, I could die if we need someone to. But
Derek, your defense.
Yeah, I think that there is a world where I'm drunk and it doesn't really matter if I die or not. I don't know, but I am an info gathering role, and I think that killing me right now is a mistake.
You want to out your info for us?
I have outed it to the people around me. I don't know if necessarily outing it publicly is helpful.
Two people that are kind of suspicious, though. We needed it around other ears,
I mean, I shared it with you, Puya.
I'm gonna run this over for Derek.
Oh, I didn't know
he
that.
shared it with me.
Running it.
Okay. I'm a little worried about Bobby, Addie, Emily here.
Obviously, Taran. Jesus.
Taran, are you evil?
I'm not evil. But why would I say I was if I was?
I really do think that Bobby's on the level here with the confirmation from Omer. I think if
that vote was a little sketchy to me, though. No.
I feel like
Well, I guess you voted with them, didn't you?
Yeah, it wasn't sketchy to me. I feel like we kind of talked about Derek day one, and we haven't quite resolved that. Again, of this weird like virgin situation that seems marionette related, we've only executed one of the three people implicated in that.
I would like to nominate Emily.
Why?
I just feel like there's a marionette here, and the only people that are left standing that could be like, part of the marionette chain is me and her. And I feel like one of us should die, and I prefer her.
Here's the thing: I'm useful, you're not. Let's kill you instead. Then, if that's your logic.
See, because you have very little social grace, I would prefer you to die.
This is fair. This is fair.
Emily, your defense.
I think here, look, we have AJ, who is part of an investigator ping to be the potential imp, plus with a bad virgin nom that didn't go off. Killing me here makes quite literally no logical sense, and there's nothing pointing to me other than I'm socially abrasive, which is true, and the same investigator ping that is pointing towards AJ. Let's just kill AJ. This makes no sense.
And then you right after.
Anything else before I run this vote for Emily? Running it.
Don't tie it.
Jesus.
Okay. I was really expecting her to put her hand down.
Oh,
Taran! The nominations before I end the day.
I'll nominate AJ.
Franny, Taran is bad.
I feel like that
Why are
was
you
I
supposed to-
feel like that was minion panic on the part of maybe trying to lift it off the imp there. I don't know. But same logic that I just explained. I don't think AJ's a bad kill. He's useless if he is good.
AJ, your defense.
I am actively not a bad kill. And the fact that there's no one currently on the death row, it should be me. So do it.
Anything else before I run this vote for AJ?
Well, don't let him be able to take his hand down. So let's get 5 on
Yeah.
the table.
Why don't we just let Garrett die? What's the
I don't like
issue?
the voting
No, it's
patterns
tied.
by Taryn
It's
and
tied
Bobby.
now, Omer.
Addie,
I don't
can
like
I-
the voting patterns by Taryn and Bobby. Taryn and
Taryn.
Bobby are being very sus right now with their voting patterns.
Oh my god.
I only made one vote.
I feel like Addie is the
No.
suspicious one here. Addie voted on every single one.
I'll be ending the day in 30 seconds.
I looked you in the eye and told you you're evil, and you're proving it every step of the way.
I literally I accused Derek, and that's the only person I voted on. Addie's voted on every
Bobby's
single
legit.
one.
Yeah,
which is
Addie,
really
why did you
weird.
vote every time?
I literally was messaging Bobby about how everyone's a demon candidate in my mind. I have too many demon candidates.
But
So,
you tied it.
everything
Help tie it.
I didn't realize it was gonna tie. I wasn't paying attention because I was texting you.
She's playing like Tai Trang.
All right. With that, the day has ended. AJ has been executed and does die. Good night.
Addie,
Who did you
told
say
you were
I
the
played
marionette or something?
So bad.
Tai Trang.
I take that as a compliment.
It's
Don't fall for it, Addie.
I have a couple of Hail Marys I can try to
anyway,
throw, but
I have not been told I'm the marionette. If I am the marionette, please let me know.
You're doing just fine helping them anyways.
that makes more sense to me actually. If she if she was the marionette but didn't know it, would she get fake information though?
Yes, Taryn, and also
Yeah,
you were
that's-
bad. So we
Taryn,
shouldn't
what's
listen to
your
anything
world?
you have to say.
Yeah,
my world
Taryn,
is
what's your?
my
It's
world
supposed
was
to be
you
mayor,
and
and
Addie,
he's
and then when
not.
Emily voted with you, I thought it was Emily.
So that's the three: me, Addie, and Emily. Why? How's that world work? That's just accusing 3 people.
What do you mean? I think that you are the demon, and I think that Addie is your real Mario.
Taryn, you're such a liar. You claim to be
Tar-
mayor. You have no plan for City Hall. You have no plan for roundabouts.
claim
You
to
have
mayor?
nothing.
Wow.
Exactly. He's the worst mayor I've ever fucking seen. If so, should take him out of office. It's corrupt ass.
I'd vote for him. I don't hate the plan.
He's worse
What
than
if-
Mayor Quimby.
What if Taryn is the imp, Omer's the marionette, getting fake info that confirms Bobby's the saint, which would make Lauren the drunk? Oh no, but then Addie's
That
information doesn't
doesn't
make sense.
work because I am actually the same.
Omer's ego's too big to be willing to die out the gate for his team.
You know what?
But Taryn
Right for the
could
wrong
be the imp
reasons.
and Derek could be a demon.
I think we need. I mean, at some point, Derek, you're gonna have to share your info with the class.
I shared my
Yeah.
info with
never
like
shared-
You're the demon.
Oh, you're kidding me. Are you serious? He star passed?
You know the
That
demon.
screws us. I literally just got it on me. All right. Well,
Is that what it is, Derek?
correct.
Well,
That
Franny was
hurt.
gagging.
I've been dead, fam, for 2
Very
days.
Puya, you also never came and talked to me, bro.
I didn't talk to any of you. Don't take offense to that, okay? Don't take offense to that. I didn't talk to anybody. It's an equal
Look, Puya,
opportunity.
I won't take offense if you don't take offense. I just feel like you
I
were
choose
taking
to
my
be
offense.
offended. I'm choosing to be offended. I opted into the offense course. I'm offended.
Well, I will bring the fence right back.
Well, here's the problem, Derek. I have your information, and I will out it.
Good morning, all. Derek perished in the night.
Oh, wow.
okay.
Oh,
This is why I
That
didn't
was
want to
not
not
in-
information.
I
Puya.
doubt that was intentional.
Time to share.
Yeah, what's your information, you little hoe bag? Tell us.
Oops.
Are you evil this time?
I'm not. So, Bobby told me that I was her marionette early on, and I don't think it's true.
Okay. And you think that you're the mayor?
I think that I'm really the mayor, and I think she maybe just tried to kill me and it bounced.
Okay. So, oh, interesting. Okay. Because Derek had sus on him, so why kill him? Is that the logic?
Well, no, that doesn't make sense.
So
though.
in that world, then Addie's the marionette, and so the chef one is accurate. And
I think so.
And then in that world, AJ is drunk or a minion.
I think that
So
AJ is
actually
more
the-
likely.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, finish what you're saying.
I think he's more likely to be drunk.
Okay.
I think that Bobby was like mad at Addie because she wasn't voting correctly.
So the flaw of this is that Derek has claimed empath and claims that he got all zeros, which would include Addie. So with that in mind, then perhaps Derek is a minion.
Derek could have been minion or drunk, right? And then AJ might have been bad.
Or drunk, because the chef one is correct. Yeah.
But AJ died. How did AJ die? We voted him out.
We voted out AJ. Emily is saying she's either Slayer or Ravenkeeper.
There's no way she claimed a bluffable role to me.
I mean, yeah, my role's bluffable. I'm the soldier, so your role's bluffable.
Right.
Half of them are bluffable.
No, she said the words, my role is bluffable, which would imply that if she was telling me the truth, that she's Slayer, not Ravenkeeper. But she'd also... you'd want to keep... she'd want to die if she was Ravenkeeper, so...
Yeah. So I'm interested in this. So if Bobby is the demon, then what's happening with Omer then?
Omer saw Addie as investigator? No. He saw Bobby as saint.
Omer's saying he was librarian. He said he saw either Emily or Bobby as the saint.
I think we need to know if he was telling the truth.
I think he is. Okay, I'm gonna go try to talk to Emily.
Yeah.
Because if she is the Slayer, she should take a shot today.
Yeah.
On me?
Whoa.
Yeah.
I would love to be, or how many do we have left alive?
Bro, you're the fortune teller.
What?
You're fortune teller.
I'd need things to say.
I was the empath, Lauren was the chef, and you were the fortune teller. That's what I have.
Well, I've already very hard committed to Mayor.
That's okay. Do your thing. But Franny was the first person I told that I was empath outside of my neighbors. And last round, she told me we should kill AJ so that you get a ping on Emily. And now AJ's dead and I'm dead. And to me, that makes Franny and Emily potentially look very suspicious.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Why did it put me in a chat by myself?
Oh, hi, Liana. Maybe his time is done. I don't know.
Aw. Like, why am I all alone?
Dwight is going around getting mad at people.
Don't bite under your headphones like that.
All right, 5 alive. Discuss.
I just want to throw out that I am very willing to die here. I'm aware that my role is very demon bluff coded. So I want to put that out there. I think it's a little hard to build the world where I'm the demon rather than a marionette, but I've heard that people are putting sus on me, and so I just want that to be out into the ether.
Bobby?
Derek, do you have anything to share?
Yeah, so I was the empath, and last round was the first round I told somebody outside of the people that I really trusted that I was the empath, and now I'm dead. That person was Franny. Franny told me that
Finish what you're saying.
So Franny told me, like, let's kill AJ. That way you get a ping on Emily, and now I'm dead. So I didn't get a ping on Emily, which feels like either someone's protecting Emily or maybe somebody's trying to frame Emily or Franny. So I don't know which direction it's going.
So if I was the imp, I would not want to kill you because it would be more helpful for you to get a read on Emily, and then I can go on being the imp. And the other world is where I'm the marionette, and so then I don't have the power to kill you anyways.
But if you know that you're bad, you would be sitting next to bad and could say.
So.
Yeah.
So the world that I'm building in my head personally is a world where Lauren was the Baron, and the other two bad people are Franny and Taran. And the reason why Derek died in the night is because there's like a lot of stuff put on Emily. A lot of people being like, I think Emily's been nominated every day. But if Derek stayed alive, then we can see that Emily's actually good. So that's why I think Derek was killed in the night. That's why I'm looking more at Franny and Taran right
Yeah, I had zeros the whole game, which means that at any point maybe I was poisoned because I'm a little suspicious that maybe Lauren was bad and I could have been poisoned round 1 and she just got lucky, or I've been drunk the whole time. I don't know.
Omer and Bobby.
I want to throw out Taran into the trash. I think he's bad. Get him out of here.
Bobby and Emily.
I
Not
don't
broken, by the
think
way.
I don't think Taran's trash, but I do think he's evil in this game. However, it doesn't make sense that Derek actually died in the night because Derek was a perfect frame if Derek wasn't evil. So to me, it's more likely that Derek star passed than that he was actually the empath.
Or it bounced. Well, who do you
Or it
start?
bounced.
Is there somebody claiming mayor? Oh, you.
Do we have a mayor?
Yeah.
Taran.
Claim mayor.
What it's worth.
Okay.
Emily, and you guys are going to break down Taran.
I just want to hear what Lauren thinks.
Yeah, I'm curious about that too.
That's actually my Instagram handle, so thanks for that. What Lauren thinks with an X. I am leaning in a couple different worlds. I am confused about the AJ, Derek, me situation. I could see a world where if Addie is evil, Derek is the drunk, like that could work for me. The two of them could potentially have been evil and now somebody else is. I tend to believe the outsider claims. And it means somebody's drunk.
Second call for nominations.
Emily.
Ooh, do we have another round after this?
Mayor,
It's final 5. So
Mayor
it's
Brown.
possible. Addie? Yeah.
Mayor bounces are typically to help good. So I don't if Derek is a sober empath, I don't think it would bounce to Derek.
It would bounce to him so we don't vote him out if he was good.
It would bounce to me most likely.
Well, not if you're bad.
Unless you're bad.
Yeah, unless you're the marionette.
Addie, if you're bad, I'll be so sad.
I think it's possible that she doesn't know she's bad, but I also don't know her well enough.
Yeah, Bobby, go for it.
I nominate Taran.
We never met.
Why?
Kill Taran.
I don't think that Franny is evil. I mean, I haven't seen Franny bite her lip yet, but for me, Taran has read evil. Maybe Taran was a starting demon, or it just got passed to. That's just my world right now.
Taran, your defense.
I think it's Bobby. I just have a hard time voting her out here because she's claiming Saint. And I don't think she's Saint. I think she's more likely the demon, but it's also possible that she...
So why did I get a Saint ping on her then?
I don't know. Why is she telling me I'm her marionette?
The outsider count has to work so that either Puya and Bobby are lying, or they're both telling the truth and there's a drunk, right? Because we have nobody else claiming outsiders.
Right.
Okay. Anything else
Taran
on
is
this vote for Taran?
For what it's worth, from a social perspective, I believe Puya is telling the truth.
Yeah, we don't care about him anymore.
Okay.
Addie, what the fuck?
What am I
Again?
doing? What am I do? I
She has to be the marionette.
Addie.
I'm
I don't
changing
think
my
Addie's bad. That's just what Addie does.
Franny, change your name to FRANNY, please.
And I. FRANNEE.
Ooh.
That's so bad.
Franny.
Franny.
I'm between Bobby and
Really
Addie at this
massive
point.
font if you can.
I'm going to nominate Bobby.
Okay, Taran nominates Bobby. Tell us why.
Because she told me I'm her marionette, and I think that she's bluffing Saint. I don't know where Omer's info fits into this, but I'm pretty sure she's bad.
Bobby,
Did
defense.
you tell her him that?
I don't feel like I need a defense to that.
Did you tell him that?
No, of course not.
Anything else?
What if he is marionette? Is it advantageous to get rid of him anyway?
Omer, when you joked and said that I was your marionette, I knew you weren't lying. I knew you were lying from the beginning that you said it because Bobby had already texted it to me.
No. For Omar to even tell me that he had seen me as a saint. I found out whenever after he died, and I'd already been claiming the saint prior to that.
Anything else before I run this vote for Bobby?
I
mean, unless
think
Dwight
we
is evil and then corroborated the bluff, which is possible because he's a sociopath.
Running
it, Bobby would be bad.
I think we need to vote Bobby.
Oh, Taran, you trying to tell your minions what to do? Lauren, classic.
What in the actual fuck
Damn it,
was that?
Addie.
I sorry.
Anything else?
See,
before I
Addie,
end
that
the
was
vote?
weird.
I'm so confused. I don't know what's
I'm
going
telling
on.
you, she was also
Addie,
told
you're
she's the
not the
marionette. That's why I've
told
been
you're not the
so
marionette.
on that vote.
I just looked at my phone.
Can I claim
So-
Slayer
wouldn't
and
a
shoot
Derek
Bobby?
think one?
And then I
Emily,
looked up.
Emily, what was that?
Can I claim Slayer and shoot Bobby?
What's your weapon of choice?
A crossbow.
A crossbow.
Because nobody ever uses
I'm
it.
so mad we didn't vote there.
Well, Emily, maybe the reason no one uses it is because you use it and it just falls apart in your hands and nothing happens.
No, some guy killed his wife with a crossbow. It was on Dateline NBC.
Okay.
Aaron, I guess you cleared.
Anyways, last call for nomination for end today.
I mean, the hope would have been to pull AJ.
Taran's very sad. The corrupt Mayor McCheese. is
Taran
dead.
has a student does die. Good night.
Wow, Omer, all that for nothing, huh?
Bobby.
Oh shoot, we're going to Final Four. What is this game? Oh, we're in Final Four. Crap, we're gonna wake up to Final
Addie,
Four.
I told you
Oh,
who the
no.
demon is. Come on.
Oh wait, why'd y'all apologize? What was that apology vote conundrum thing?
Guys, the game's over. The good team is won.
Yay!
What the hell?
Taran was bad.
Addie,
The heart attack.
Addie, I just didn't tell you who the right demon was. You are my next.
Yeah, Addie. Yeah, I have bad news for you. Unfortunately, you are not the investigator. You are the drunk. And you're on the good team, and you won.
Oh, praise.
I knew what she was doing, you Addie. I was trying to tell you.
That's why I didn't tell her the actual demon, because I was like, Bobby's gonna tell her that she's not evil.
Yeah. So Addie was your drunk who saw a marionette. There was no marionette in this game, but there was a minion, Derek the Imp, sat next to Lauren the Poisoner. On the first night, Lauren poisoned the other side of the demon, AJ the Virgin. It would have been, would have worked out. Alas, then Lauren mentioned, I'm a virgin, and have to be the person she poisoned. Although to be fair, if you did not,
I feel very let down by my team. I'm not gonna lie.
So everything that was going right went wrong. Investigator ping for marionette was on Liana, your monk, and Franny, your soldier. Surely I would believe one of them would be a marionette. Emily was your slayer, who I kept reading the DMs of like, oh, she's gonna shoot the demon today. Didn't. Was gonna shoot Taran, the ending imp. Didn't. Emily, shoot your gun. Refused repeatedly. Puya was your butler. Bobby was your saint. So you have was here. And Omer was your librarian who saw the saint. Y'all had literally no info in this entire game.
Wow.
Can we talk about how I had just successfully gotten everyone suspicious of me, and then Dwight pulls me into a room and says, "You just got Star Pass too."
Based on the conversation I had with Puya, I had a conversation with Puya, and then immediately went back to Derek. And
That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping to convince everyone I was the demon, and then I became the goddamn demon.
Yeah, Aaron, Lauren told me to Star Pass when all the suspicion was on me, but then toward the end of the round, it moved toward you, and I was like, I don't know what to do here. I feel like we're just.
And then he also didn't vote on Bobby with me.
Yeah, I know. And I got Addie. I was trying to get. I was like, Addie, I told Derek he's my marionette. We can get this saint win. Vote on this, and then I'm the only one.
Taran, full disclosure: if you move to Bobby, Emily shoots you within 0.1 seconds.
Yeah.
So,
But it doesn't the game instantly end as soon as? I guess it doesn't instantly end.
No. It has to end. Day has to end. Unless I end the day right then and there after you get 4 votes and say, okay, no more.
I mean, still, it would it's not a guarantee that would have happened.
I was reading the chat. Emily wanted to shoot you for like.
Yeah.
I can promise you.
Derek doesn't know that.
The hole in Emily's pocket.
How is that a defense for Derek?
It made it so suspicious that you didn't shoot him.
Well, I was just waiting for all the votes to get on me, and then my plan was to just shoot if I was not about to die. But then the thing we were voting out Taran, so like it's such a wasted shot to shoot Taran when we're about to vote him out.
I socially trusted Emily, Liana, and Franny so much from day one. I was like, "There's no way! Like, I just have to be the drunk."
And yet you almost lost it for us so many times.
Leave
Addie alone.
I was telling you what Lauren was doing. I was trying
But
to.
that's why I was never telling her that Taran was the demon. I was telling her it was Emily because I was like, she's gonna find out that I'm lying, and so yeah.
If I set up a quicker game too, it'd be faster. But people want to stay, or you have to go. What's up?
I'm down to stay.
Cool.
I can stay.
Cool. I will run it.
I'll do whatever.
Y'all speak as well. Be shuffled.
Taran, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be shuffled.
Can you shuffle one more time, please?
No.
Taran is such a liar.
What do you mean?
Lauren was the poisoner. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Omer, if
Wait,
you think
Taran
about
was
it, I was being very honest because I was trying to get you to think I was bad.
Someone tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay.
Oh, I would like to know if somebody star passes, how do you tell who Dwight picks for it to go to?
He called me in the night. Oh,
Yeah, but
I was
like-
the only option at that point. Yeah.
I will typically
Okay, but if there
choose
had been
whichever
two-
minion I think. I'll typically choose whichever I think is better positioned to be. Unless
Baron, what
they
did you
have-
start as?
Baron.
Baron? Oh, you were the Baron.
Unless the minions tell me which one they really want to become demon, then I will choose which one I think from watching conversation and stuff, which one I think is better positioned to win the game.
Oh my
as
god.
the demon.
I just felt like I had such a
Wait,
perfect
wait.
arc,
Question.
you know,
So
as a hidden demon.
it's two bads, but
I had
then
Bobby
one person's
convinced.
always also the marionette, meaning there's three bads.
What do you mean?
No, there wasn't a marionette. Unless
There
it
wasn't a
was-
marionette. Oh, okay. Wait,
Sorry, Addie.
but were there not three bad people last game?
There were
I
three.
know.
And, me.
I was basically bad.
I was the poisoner
because I was scared and
There's no
confused.
Mario.
Fettuccine with chicken
Oh,
tonight.
okay.
I was a very useless poisoner.
Lauren was so obviously bad too. That was crazy.
Well,
Why
I
were you
was
so
trying.
obvious?
I was trying to be obviously bad so that Addie would out that I had told her that Emily was the demon.
Addie was a
I was
mess.
never going
I've
to do
never
that
seen
because
anything
that
like
didn't make
it.
sense to me. Because why would I, as the marionette investigator, get information that implicated the Scarlet Woman?
Right.
Why not?
Was what I was thinking. Because that just doesn't like make sense to me.
That's why like
And
those
so I would
those
get
like
information
wild
to
plays like
protect
that.
Peyton, too. So
I'm so
I knew you were
reluctant to
lying me,
make
but I was just trying to figure out who the real
because
demon
it's
was,
so
and I wasn't
easy to
paying
just
attention enough
accidentally
to other
shoot
people to
into
actually hear
info
the
that
information
contradicts
going
you.
around.
I mean, me whispering you being like, "Don't kill Taran here. He's better as a frame." Is always a telltale sign.
Everyone sees a token of some kind, correct?
Yes.
I am
Great,
not
good
going to
night.
tell anyone I'm the reckless.
Good night now.
I'm fully
Good night
never going to say it out loud.
now. Night night.
I'm just gonna full send Mayor, Slayer, Soldier,
Liana,
or
every
Monk.
time I play with you, I feel like we get caught in some like vocal stem echoing each other. And somehow every time it's just like really gets me.
I can't help it. Yeah, I think I remember one time it was money.
Money.
Remember the context, like why that all I remember is money.
And you know, that's all you need.
I could also tell Omer he's my
All
marionette.
matters. Oh man, that's so funny. So like when it was between you and I for the
I'm going
marionette,
to,
I was like,
full
well, I
on.
know I'm not marionette, and I was like,
He's sending
no,
a bunch of
Franny,
messages
no.
to Emily.
No.
So it'd be
I
really
know,
funny if
I was
Emily
like, dang
has
it,
already
I
claimed
thought
it.
we were really cooking right there at the beginning.
I know. It's like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah.
We'll see if there's like any amount of hesitation.
Omer angry typing. I just hear the
And then the big message.
I forgot I need
I
to
feel like
tell
I
him who
really
the other
associate
minion is.
people now with the images that they chose for their like camera off icons.
So you
Like
think I'm
Omer,
Same.
yeah, and like Emily. Whenever I see the like laughing lady, I always think
I
of
could
you.
say Emily.
Well, also
She has about 2
Liana.
less double chins than I do.
It's not going to pass the sniff test.
It's honestly,
But if
Addy
but if
is
Emily
just
has already
her with, like,
claimed it,
Little girls.
Yeah,
I might be able to get
That was
something.
before I saw the
You know.
picture.
That's fair.
and like Taryn's the weird robot person, you know, which
Hey now.
I felt like it fit.
Hey now. Hey now.
This is
what dreams.
Yes.
Lizzie McGuire, Queen.
Oh my god. My childhood. Got to age
Same.
myself.
I feel like enough people, like I feel like Lizzie McGuire stretches enough to where you don't really age yourself with it.
This is true.
I feel like I'm aging myself. Like that was like my college years.
I'm obsessed with Addie because Addie, I've never seen a player like her.
she is special. We love her.
Oh, I'm glad y'all love me.
It's like the biggest mess I've ever seen, and yet
it's like holding up a mirror, isn't it, Omer?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he was like, "You're the fortune teller."
I would like to say I'm not always chaotic, but I
was like,
scared
"What?
and
How?
confused
What
and
am I
did not
supposed to
know
do
what
with
was going
that?"
on, though I have been told
That's
I'm
like
chaotic.
I don't even know how many rounds worth of claims I need
I'm
to
just
make
so
up.
excited to watch the confession.
I mean, I get it. Like it was the only role he had
I'm like really
left.
excited to go watch that back.
I literally was like, I was questioning if reality exists for a second there.
They're still
Like Addie,
messaging
whatever
Omer
you
and
did,
Emily.
you had me 150%. Like I'm gonna be honest with you.
It would be
told you
really
100%
funny if I
truth
caught
what I was thinking, AJ.
a
And you're the
marionette
person I
claim.
trusted 100% in that game.
And if I
Oh,
don't,
thank
it'll
you.
still be hopefully really funny.
What did she tell you?
Not important. I was wrong.
You weren't wrong. You was like Terrence bad, and I was like, yeah, 100% he's bad.
Yeah, I had Franny as the demon, Lauren as the Baron, and Taryn as the poisoner.
Then what were you? Oh, drunk in that world?
Yeah, I was drunk.
I see.
That's funny that you had Franny as the demon, and then I was like, "You're my marionette. We have to get Franny killed today."
I don't really think I'm chaotic. I think I'm just anxious. I think that's more what it is.
Functionally, often the same.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't know if like if chaotic is like actions that could be caused by anxiety, right? Like I feel like
maybe I should say the
wrong with that.
intention. The intention is not chaos. I'll say that.
I don't think that matters.
And actually, sometimes it is. So.
You're definitely chaotic good.
Oh.
Guys, I'm dead. Oh no, solve the murder, I guess.
No.
Oh no.
Yes.
You're my marionette.
I knew it. How do I know you're telling me the truth?
Emily's the other one.
Why would they put you all together like that?
Ask Dwight, dude.
Dwight?
I hope there's not a
Shit.
chef.
Why did you do that?
What'd I do?
You voter out of women? Tell us right now. Microwaver of hamsters? Voter offer of women. You tell me right now.
You voted off more women than I did. Mathematically.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Name one.
Mariah.
She's a mom.
Lydia.
She's a BFGA. JA.
You wrote. Were you for Penelope?
Actually, I didn't vote for Lydia. I didn't have a
What
vote.
what role do you have?
You're right. You did have a vote.
I guess I could tell you. I am an empath.
Okay. That's useful. I'm gonna say I'm the recluse.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. That was interesting.
That's a fun combo.
Yeah.
Why isn't he not talking to us? He's just out here, out and about.
Oh, Puya, not accepting requests. That means he was watching people. He claimed empath. It would be very interesting if he was actually bad, because he did reach for that. But he also, like, did seem to maybe believe me.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Are you good this time?
Yes.
Okay,
Are you?
cool. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm an info gathering role, and I'm looking to find some friends.
Okay. Is there any kind of investigation or confirmation that I can help with?
You can't help with my confirmation, but I don't have any. I got nothing yet.
Okay.
I'm either the Undertaker, Soldier, or Slayer. If you want to do a 3 out of 2, how you like to.
Okay. I mean, if he's telling the truth, he just gave me his role, right?
Okay.
I'm either evil or I'm good.
11 players.
Easy, everybody just told me they're good,
you
so
the
we
truth.
must not have any evil players.
Yeah, I guess that's the truth.
Weird.
11 of you. Franny.
I'm single. I'm ready to mingle, and I'm looking for a virgin.
Is Matt aware of this? Or
Don't tell him.
Whoa.
Nobody tell him.
okay.
Anyone?
You
Anyone?
don't have to be lonely.
Okay, guess not.
I'm not the virgin. Sorry.
Funny.
I thought there might not be since there was one last game, but just thought I'd ask.
But the
Perhaps.
was the last game, so it makes sense. It will be added.
Yeah.
AJ
Perhaps y'all
AJ's
can.
been busy.
Oh yeah, a lot has happened for AJ since last game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have any outsider claims? Anybody want to come forward and say that they're an outsider? Because you might want to know.
I am.
You are. Which outsider are you comfortable saying?
I don't know. Emily, I've told Emily. I'm. Well, now because of the hesitation, I'm the saint. I was just hoping to die at night.
Oh, please. Please. Someone Slayer her.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Slayer, bring it.
Second call for nominations.
If there's a Slayer, I think hold off on slaying Lauren until a little later. Just, let it cook for a minute. So
Speaking of cooks and chefs. Oh, sorry.
I was just about to say, you all have probably intuited I'm a night one info role. Would prefer to die by virgin, but if we're really hunting for someone, then I'm open to it.
Franny, maybe don't say your role just in case we do kill you. Okay.
Oh, I'm not gonna. Don't you fret. Derek. Oh, I think he has the hourglass. I think he's struggling to.
I can see the sound wave thing, but I can't hear it. Derek, refresh your.
I'm gonna nominate Derek. No, I'm teasing.
Okay, Derek, leave the game and come.
Yeah, I think he just
back.
did.
Says he's listening.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, wait. Yes, talk.
Yeah. Oh, we had him.
Derek, we had your turn for a second.
Hello. Maybe he can't hear us now.
Derek, go to the top right and hit leave game and then come back. Try that. If you can hear me.
Kick him, Dwight.
Well, then you won't be able to rejoin, and that's an issue.
Oh, never mind. We want Derek here.
I do have reason to believe that.
Can you hear me yet or no?
Yes.
Yes. I can hear you.
Sorry, my computer died.
Oh, good.
Oh no.
Do you have something to say? You had your hand up for a little bit.
No, I can't. It's on my phone while I'm rebooting my computer. I can't figure out how to put it down.
Got it. Fun. Love that.
Ignore me.
Okay. Bobby?
I do have reason to believe that it is another Baron game.
Emily would like to nominate Bobby.
Why?
I don't know.
Bobby, your defense.
He has a reason to believe things.
I don't know.
All right, anything else?
Is this an okay kill?
I mean, we have a saint claim, so she's not the saint. I don't see what's wrong with this.
Right, it takes 6 votes with Bobby on the block. We're running it.
More votes than
6 votes is enough. Bobby's on the block.
I was never the popular kid in high school, and now I feel like, I just had a little bit of social sway there. So I've been waiting like 15 years for this moment.
She's like the kid with the magnifying glass, just killing things because she can.
Oh my That's Dwight. He's killed 3 hamsters by microwave.
What?
His mom told
Where did this come from?
Dwight!
His
Oh
mom
my
told me
goodness.
in New York.
It's not even correct, but okay.
Oh, he sounded a little nervous there. Dwight.
Why do I put a hamster in the microwave?
It wasn't microwave. It was air fryer.
And they were long-haired hamsters, which meant it was a lot more stinky.
Okay.
Bobby, are you like
Anyways.
somebody that wants to is this good or not so much?
No, this is awful.
This is interesting
I'm
because
sorry.
I feel like I'm getting information on how
my reads
Omer
are
would
notoriously
respond to
wrong,
me
so this is actually
based on whether he
everybody's
believes me or not.
I'm the fortune teller, so.
Right? Why?
Because Addie pulled me into a chat during the respectful gong time, and it was actively bad, like even though she was good last time. So can we really rely upon her?
Addie, your defense.
You pinged me. Dwight wasn't here yet, so I hit the ping because I was like, hee hee ha ha, and then we left immediately.
Anything else before I run this vote?
No one
Or
believes you.
Running vote for Addie.
Sure, believe the man, not the woman. Cool.
It takes 6 votes to tie, 7 8 running. Speaking of the man, look at this
Wait,
guy.
but we don't want
Look at
Bobby
thi-
to
look at
die,
this
though,
guy.
yeah.
Ooh, look at Dwight.
I love how like Redmond Jason chooses your identity for the next like months after your casket's leaked. Like he just chooses the photo and that's your identity.
Oh my god. It's the scariest thing in the world, wondering which photo is going to get
No
chosen.
control. And then for the rest of your life after playing, it's your cast photo. Like for everything ever now. Anyways, any other nominations?
Yeah, I'll nominate Franny.
Why?
If there is an Undertaker, I've heard there might be one. This could help with a bit of confirmation. Kind of let Bobby die in the night sort of situation.
Didn't Franny have something good? Or no?
No.
Franny,
I'm
you're-
a night one. Yeah, I'm night one info. I'm not going to say which. Fine to go here.
Anything else for running for Franny? We're running it.
I'll go up to
tie,
7.
you
I'll go up to
losers.
7, so it doesn't tie.
No, we should have killed
Enough.
Bobby.
Anything else for end the day?
I'm probably gonna anyways.
We can only hope.
Anything?
Oh my gosh.
Well, now I feel bad. Now I feel bad. Okay, we don't even make me feel bad about it.
3, 2.
I'm sorry.
That Franny has executed and does die. Good night.
Wow.
We love to see it.
No Danny to save you now.
All right, so
Franny.
just and actually, I'll wait till tomorrow.
You make such specific references, Omer, all the time. They're so specific. And it's like, do you filter every single thing that happens through the lens of how can I relate this to a survivor moment?
Yeah, let's jump in the ice bath.
Just 1, 2. Can I be heard?
Oh.
You can be heard.
Derek!
I don't know why you're sounding so sultry. There's no reason.
Can I be heard?
Homer, this is just my natural state of being.
Oh.
Kind of
When
back
I'm
to the little
evil,
face guy.
specifically.
Damn, Derek's not the virgin. Woo!
Emily now talking to Bobby.
I cannot confirm or deny, but you could ask AJ.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Virgin no more, AJA.
AJA.
AJA, huh? Confusing.
Bobby, with an I, I'd like to speak with you tomorrow.
Okay.
That's interesting. I should try to talk to Emily, I think.
No problem.
I better not see you go into a different chat first.
Oh.
Okay, if I really want to be, I'm trying to determine if this is chaos enough. If I go to Emily and say, Omer told me you were the other minion.
Chicken Alfredo's here, baby.
Is it true?
Are we gonna have to listen to you eat?
No, I'll eat after, you trash bag.
Okay, good.
We don't want to do a little like Blood on the Clocktower mukbang.
A mukbang? What the fuck is that?
What?
Homer, look it up. Google
Never
it.
heard of a
Eating ASMR.
Yeah. Have you?
Where? What? Do you
What is
live
it
under a
called?
rock?
Mukbang?
Yeah.
Mukbang.
A
Yeah.
mukbang.
Yeah.
Homer's life is a lot better by not knowing what it is.
Honestly,
Why?
yeah.
Why'd you say that?
Oh god, that's really weird. Look at all those
It's
chicken
bizarre.
nuggets.
It feels. It's not my favorite thing.
Are people pro or anti ASMR?
I don't even know what
Not
that
a fan.
means.
Neither.
Yeah, I'm neutral.
Like if it's like
Depends
eating
on the-
food, I'm
Depends on
anti
the depends
eating
on the
food.
audio. Depends
If
on
you-
what it is.
If you do
Yeah, I
it
agree with
aggressively,
you.
like if you aggressively ASMR me, I'm not going to be enjoying it, you know. But
Oh my.
I like the. I will
Taryn,
say, I do like some of the ASMRs, but not like the whispery ones.
Yeah, like
Oh,
when they're
I-
like
oh.
cutting the
The-
soap, I'm okay with
Oh,
that. I can mess
yes.
with the soap
Soap
slicing.
cutting.
That's cool.
Nice. Yeah, that's
I
But
nice.
when it's
soap
like
cutting.
inside of the cheek noises, that takes me out.
Ooh.
I'm not about that life.
Yeah. But
No.
soap cutting is legit so calming.
I like the ones
When
where
they
they
do it
like
right.
pretend to be like a real estate agent and they're asking you what you're looking for in a home. That's my favorite.
Do they whisper?
I
Like,
don't think I've had that.
Yeah, I,
I literally, if you put on the ASMR real estate agent roleplay, I'm out in 2 minutes flat. Like I am
Wait.
asleep.
Man, that
this
says a
night's
lot
taking
about this
forever.
economy
I
out
don't
here.
want Emily and Omer to
I
talk.
don't even know if it's the real estate. Yeah, there's this one person that I like that does really good, like interior designer, real estate agent, flower arranger. I
Can
love it.
any sound be ASMR?
if you do it right,
Yeah.
Like, what about like
like a good keyboard sound hits.
oh
Yeah,
you know
that's
what?
a-
No, because people hate when I'm typing at work. They think it's
Good
too
morning,
pretentious.
everybody. No one died in the night.
Oh.
Oh.
Slay.
Hey,
Hello. Got anything for me?
yeah, I should probably just come out with my information. I'm the librarian,
Oh.
and I got that one of Franny or Bobby was drunk.
Franny or Bobby's drunk.
And so Franny's being so willing to die. I don't know. I was just kind of like, I pushed, and I probably shouldn't have pushed. Sorry.
So, Omer told me that you're the other minion. Is this true?
I literally haven't even talked to Omer once.
Interesting. Okay.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Wait, so is he claiming? Are you getting marionette? What?
Yeah. Because I asked, like, who's the other
He's
minion?
claiming I'm the marionette.
He said it was you. No, he said you were the other minion. I'm the marionette.
Okay. Oh, sorry. You're sitting on the other side of Omer. He's messing with you.
Okay. That's
I'm
interesting. Okay.
confused.
I think
should
we
I,
should.
Should I have been able to figure out something from that? Because if I was, I'm confused.
Well, if you are the minion, you should just tell me. But if you're
Okay,
not, then that means that Omer's lying.
100% not. I am the librarian. If I'm a minion, I am a marionette.
Okay. I think that we should hold on to this because I think that he's probably not the imp, but I think if we keep playing into it, I might be able to find out who actually is.
Okay. Yeah, keep playing into it. I'll pretend. I don't know. I guess pretend like get a conversation with me else, but I don't know.
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
See what
yeah,
I
no.
trust. I trust you. I don't think
I'm
you're
just
bad.
gonna say I didn't question you about it.
Okay. You want to tell me anything about your role? I don't have anything on Omer.
I'm just the mayor, so.
I hate that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Whatever. You know, you wouldn't be the mayor twice in a row. So I'm inclined to believe you, right?
Listen. It's happened so often, actually.
Okay. I'm
All right.
sorry. You want to chat, Omer?
Yeah, sure.
Oh wait. Oh yeah.
Monsieur Taran, hello.
Hello. Hold on. I need
Hello.
to pay close attention to Emily and Omer's faces.
Okay, sounds good.
Got any info?
I do not have any info that's like of game substance. I can tell you vibes. The
What are
vibes
the
I got.
vibes?
I was uneasy about Bobby. So I was very okay with that vote going through last game, which it did, or last round, which it didn't go. So that's one. But I just talked to Derek, and Derek also mentioned that like a lot of the information Bobby was putting out there for Derek seemed very like, why are you giving me this kind of information out the gate? To which I was like, well, I feel like if you're the minion, that's a great way to have people just be sus of you and look at you while not knowing if they should vote you or not for like 2 or 3 rounds. Keep some distraction going. So that's kind of my read right now. But it's again not substantial. It's very surface level.
Interesting. Okay. Good to know.
All right. Well,
I think she
What
for
the
sure said it.
actual
She for sure
fuck?
said it. Yeah.
Addie's 3 for 3 includes a demon. Like how ass?
No, it doesn't. That's not a demon.
Maybe it's something else.
We're about to get
but-
yelled at.
You were 10 alive. Feel free to discuss.
He would never yell at me.
Yeah, I never yell at you at all. Sure.
Addie literally just gave me a 3 for 3 that included a Scarlet Woman, and that is so fucking Addie right now. I can't.
Yeah,
so I nominate Addie.
Okay. Tell us why.
If she's good, what the fuck is she doing? And if she's bad, she's bad.
Okay, so
Addie,
it's
your
possible I didn't
defense?
talk about it. I didn't notice if Addie got
If
added.
I'm good, I'm a distraction
Samantha, thank you for the 20th.
for other players that need to hide. If I'm bad, then I'm bad, and I'm the Scarlet Woman, and get rid of me if you can.
Anything else before I run this vote for Addie?
Why do you want to die?
Long
Takes time.
story.
Running
I
it.
think it's also annoying that Emily and Franny excluded me from their conversation at the well.
I told them.
Maybe
to
you
Omar.
can
I
think
said,
about
"Don't
why
talk
that
to
happened,
Omar."
Omer.
Does SW stand for Scarlet Woman?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure you claim to be able to.
Yeah, I did. I told everyone the same 3.
I mean, if I don't hear any info.
And did we get any other info? Did we have any outsider claims?
Yeah. Got
Bobby?
any more?
I would like to nominate Derek.
Tell us why.
Again?
As I said yesterday, I know, right? I am the fortune teller, and I got a yes between Puya and Derek on night 1. So I talked to Derek twice, and I haven't really got much from Derek.
Do we think the demon
it's
tried to
because
kill
I don't
Bobby?
trust you, Bobby. And I am good, and this is a bad kill.
I have pertinent information after this vote.
Anything else before I run this vote for Derek? Right, running it. It takes 5 votes to put Derek on the block.
Oh yeah. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Omar. Sorry you couldn't vote for me. You're gonna have
Bobby,
to
what
wait till next
other
round.
information did you get? No.
Yesterday, I got a no between Taran and AJ.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, interesting.
I trust AJ 100%, so that makes sense.
That's actually super interesting, right?
I'll nominate Puya.
Great. AJ nominates Puya. AJ executes and dies. Good night.
I've never felt this before.
Oh my!
Okay, I need to think this through. She just claimed a no on me.
Oh my
Wow,
god!
AJ got deflowered and then said, "I bet next person."
That was so erotic.
Oh my gosh.
How funny would it be if I was the
Why
marionette?
is Lauren still alive? I'd like
How
to know.
funny would it
Why
be
am I
if
still
I was
alive? Why
Omer's
would they
marionette?
kill me in the night?
Would he let me go on about it?
You're a bad.
No, because I'd still show up as bad.
What?
And
don't
I
even
can't
get
be
me
drunk.
started on Taran Arms Week.
What?
How do I explain this? She has to be drunk.
What a name. Wow. That was quite the dig.
Yes, it was.
All right, Omer, next live show, arm wrestle.
Let's do it.
Oh, that can be like, yeah, that can be our version of like the influencer boxing. We can do like,
dear Lord.
I'll have you. Well, you know what, Taran? Arms Week. I'll have you know that I was using grip strengtheners for like a lot of time now, and
boy.
for unknown reasons. So
that now doesn't matter.
Totally unknown reasons. Good to know.
I don't know. I feel like I would.
It
put
says I
money
can
on
register as minion or demon. I've claimed demon to
should believe in your children.
Omer.
I don't know. When they fail you one too many times, it's hard to keep that alive. You know.
My hope was that I'd be read as bad, and then that would be confirmation to Omer. But now I have to explain that Bobby must be drunk. But the problem is, unless there's another outsider, Bobby can't be drunk, which means Bobby might be lying. Or he just chose not to reveal my role to Bobby, or to ping me as bad. But it's actually super sus, I think.
AJ, what are you talking about?
I'm doing official business over here.
I guess she could be poisoned.
Official business.
Not official business.
Yeah.
We're gonna need a notary.
Official dead business.
Yeah, look, they're dead. Let them have their thing.
Let us cook. We're dead.
I was gonna say let them live, but poor choice of words.
Let them live.
Is anyone watching The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? Because it's pretty fucking weird.
Oh my god.
Emily is. She talked
Puya's
about it.
confirmed virgin, right?
Omer, I knew we had a connection.
Yeah.
I tried to start a conversation about season 2.
Can you
and
give me
nobody
your,
else had watched it.
Can you give me your? Well, me and my sister and brother-in-law are watching it.
So
every
I can
night
go
right
to
now,
Puya
and, I'd like to know who your team, who are
and
you
give
on
him
the
my
team of,
info.
Who are you not on the?
Maybe.
Well, I think it depends on how deep you are into the season, because I don't want to spoil anything. But I love a person who can make.
But that would be what I would do if I was good, and I'm playing
then
as bad.
Self-reflect on their mistakes, and I will say, I think I associate a lot with like the Taylors and the Jins of the world, and
Do
I
you think
associate
that-
a lot less with the Demis of the world.
I see. Do you think that man has changed?
No, please no.
I think he's changed.
I could try to talk to Bobby
What?
and be like, "Who did you
People don't
investigate last
change.
night?"
A little bit.
On the outskirts, maybe.
A little bit.
I don't think he's a bad guy. I just when you're
It's
raised
incredibly
in such
likely that
a
she gives me bad info.
controlling,
Either
very
but from being poisoned,
specific
drunk, or lying.
environment. I do think that.
So if she tells me she
I
pinged yes
don't
on anyone,
blame
I can
people
probably
for
discount
acting
it.
the way they act, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Also weird if she's alive next time,
I think he
unless
was a
she's
twat
getting
on
bad
season
info.
1, but it seems like he's learned something.
Yeah, Emily, I do think you have a point. Like being raised around a certain type of environment, it makes it very hard to learn
Mhm.
anything about the outside world. And
I mean, a
change
poison fortune teller could
habits.
still read me as bad,
Yeah,
I
like
think.
you were a fool since babyhood, and look at you now.
And I think it's funnier and more interesting all around if I read
Got
as
his
bad to
ass.
a real fortune teller.
Well, it's not fun if you don't fight back, Derek.
Oh, I was sorry. I was having a very important chat.
Oh.
Interesting.
Passing along bluffs.
Yeah, exactly.
Good morning, everybody. Kuya died tonight.
Oh.
wow.
Shocking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Died a virgin.
Nice.
Hello.
Hello. So you checked me, right?
Yes, I got no.
Who did you check last night?
I got Puya and Omar, yes.
Ooh. Okay.
But Emily told me that she saw a drunk between me and I forget who else. Maybe it was Franny, I think. So now I'm worried. What are you?
Drunk between you and Franny.
I bring AJ
I'm the
here?
I'm the mayor, yeah.
You're the mayor?
Hello.
Yeah. Hello,
How
AJ.
you doing?
You're the mayor again, Taryn? Really?
I know.
We're going with that again?
So you probably got shot at, because why would you kill Puya?
AJ, what were you?
I was the monk.
You were the monk. Okay.
Yeah,
Did you save Bobby the first night?
I did.
Okay, so it wasn't like a soldier thing.
Interesting.
I'm
okay.
assuming not, because no
could've
one's
been,
playing
I guess,
soldier to
though.
me.
I
We'll
haven't
pause.
heard.
There was a 3 for 3 and one
Well,
soldier was one
Derek
thing, but
has it in
yeah,
his
Derek had it in his 3 for
views,
3.
but so I could be the drunk, or my information is right, and I hit my red herring and the demon.
Have there been any other outsider claims? At all?
Lauren the Saint.
Oh, she's claiming
That's-
Saint.
Yeah,
she's claiming Saint.
that's why I think it's a Baron.
Okay, interesting.
I'm personally right now looking at like Emily. I don't know about her.
I have information
Tell me.
indicating that Emily could be evil, but I'm not sure. It could be Taryn. It's an empath number.
Ah, fair.
Is an empath number? Oh, whoops. I just got disconnected.
Never mind.
Oh, okay. I think I have to leave and come back. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Now it's working.
Hi, Taryn.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am good. I am either the Scarlet Woman, the Mayor, or the Monk.
Interesting. All three of those are a lie, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you an outsider?
No.
Okay. I think outsider count is interesting to me right now. Because there's a lot of them, it seemingly.
What are you claiming?
I'm the mayor. That's how I know you're lying about mayor.
Yeah. Yeah. I am a townsfolk role, but
Okay.
not one of those.
Okay.
Sorry.
Omer, Bobby, Emily.
Wow.
Man.
Terran arms weak.
What?
Oh.
Hello, there are 8 of you alive. Feel free to discuss.
Okay, this is actually absolutely so fucking stupid. And if you're a fucking liar right now, I'm gonna actually kill you in your sleep. Because you know what, Terran Arms Week?
That's the demon.
You told me that I was your marionette and that I could confirm the other baddie was Emily Flippin. And Emily Flippin is very much denying this and saying that
Interesting.
you said that I told you you were marionette, which did not happen.
That is what happened. And apparently there's a bad ping on
your
you.
Screaming minion, Lauren, is a baddie. And I don't know who the third one is.
I mean, what incentive would I have to go to Emily and say that if it wasn't true?
Emily, Flippin, do you have anything to say for yourself?
No, I'm equally confused. Both of them came to me and told me the same story about the other person.
And actually, that's what I wanted to confront Emily on, which is why I was so weird about you letting Franny into the chat.
Sorry, I'm confused.
Yeah, Franny, I was trying to get to her to tell me what minion she was because I thought she was bad, and then she's like, "Can I let Franny in?" And I was like, "No."
This feels very classic Omer to me.
I don't
Omer, what's
think
your
the Terran-
role?
AJ, are you
I'm the
out with your info?
empath.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Or did you nominate?
And I got a 1 on night 1, and then I told Taran like a dumb that I was empath, but I didn't tell him what number I got. Then night 2 I got a 0, so I think I got poisoned. And then night 3 I got a 1.
Night 2 you were poisoned?
Shut up, Taran. I think that
Interesting.
that there is
look at
some
yes or no.
outsider claims going on to try to hide the fact that there is no Baron, but rather Lauren is not a saint. Taran would never do something so reckless and stupid if he was actually the imp, and so he must be a minion ass bitch. And then so that leaves.
I mean, I've heard of 3 outsider claims.
Yeah, I was just going to say there has to be at least one
What are the
outsider, and
3
I've not
outsider
heard of any others. So
Well, I've heard. Oh,
What are
I've
the
heard.
3? There's a drunk I've heard of.
I've heard of
Right.
a drunk too.
And a saint.
Oh, yeah.
So
I just want to throw out there, I think it's odd that Bobby has publicly claimed fortune teller and has not died.
It is odd.
Same. Bobby, what was your fortune teller info this round?
I was told I was monk protected.
So that can't be correct.
Yeah.
What was
I don't
your
know about that
what was your
one.
night? What was your night 3 info, Bobby?
Night 3, I got Puya and Omar. Yes.
Yeah, she
Why
pinged
did
on
you check
Omer,
Puya?
which tracked
It's
for me,
Lauren,
obviously.
Taran, and Bobby.
Why would you check me after I got
Because
virgin?
you're
Virgin.
because you're confirmed good.
Confirmed good.
Oh.
Franny, do you want to?
Yeah,
What was your info?
Yeah, I'm down to say now. I was a chef. I have been Undertaker confirmed, and I got a 1.
Yes. Lauren,
Interesting.
Taran, Bobby. 3 baddies alive.
Second call for nominations.
It only makes sense that Taran
I'm-
is the minion.
I'm gonna claim Slayer and shoot Lauren.
All right, what's your weapon of choice?
Truth.
Derek wields the truth, tries to throw it at Lauren, but the universe remembers Derek had to lie last game, so it just crumbles in the air and nothing happens.
Liana, Borax,
Yes.
Norlax, how can I trust you? I don't know anything about you.
Yeah. I don't know. You could trust me or not. It's up to you.
I'll nominate Bubby
Why?
because she's lying.
Bobby, you've been accused of lying. Your defense?
We can do this if you guys want.
We would love to. We're getting for it.
Anything else before I run
No, I
this
mean, it's
vote
either
forward, Bobby?
Bobby and Omer's information are directly contrasting, right? So it's between the 2 of them. Yes.
I'm gonna run this vote.
Yeah,
But
I mean, I'm inclined
Omer
to
could
think
be
it's
a red
Omer.
herring. Like, there's a way that they're both telling the truth.
But then Derek, so if I remember Bobby's information correctly, Bobby
Maybe
said
it's
that
Derek.
Puya Derek got a yes. So then
Wait,
and
what?
then
Yeah.
and then
Bobby's
Puya
information on
and
me,
then
yeah.
Puya Omer. So Puya Derek got a yes. Let's assume Bobby's information is correct. Puya Derek got a yes. Puya
Trying
Omer
so
got
hard
a
to be
yes.
sketchy.
So there's either a universe where
Puya's the
Puya
red
was
herring.
the red herring,
Yeah.
Which is like,
or
if he's the virgin, that's a weird red herring.
Well, that's an
Yeah.
interesting red herring because then you're logical control. So then
and
it's
the
actually
other-
kind of an interesting red
It
herring.
is weird that
That
Taran
actually
just voted
makes
for Bobby.
What?
Why, Omer? Why is that weird?
Because I thought they were on the same team, but Taran put a vote up for her at the last second, so I think
You
that Bobby,
misread quite a bit, so it could be.
Yeah,
that
I don't think you
broken
saw that,
clock,
right?
You're right on one, wrong on one.
Bobby, your hands up.
you're dead.
I would like to nominate Omi
Tell us why.
because I got a yes on Omi as well.
You got
Omer,
2 yeses
your
on Puya.
Omer, your defense.
I mean, my information has been weird because it's been a 1-0-1. If I was truly a baddie, I would not have outed this marionette information. There's still a weird world in which Emily and Taran are doing some weird double bullshit, and Emily's actually the bad one. But I think it's more likely Lauren and Taran, and then who, I don't know.
If you're really my demon, you should let me know so I don't vote for this.
Shut your mouth.
All right. Anything
Well,
else?
actually, that is a good point that a 1-0-1 could just be indicating that Omer is the marionette. I don't know why there'd be a fortune teller, yes.
Unless I got poisoned.
No, that works too.
Anything else before I run this vote for Omer? Take 4 tie, 5 deck 2.
I don't understand why Emily's voting for me,
Right.
but it's fine.
In my mind, it's one of you or Taran.
Well, it's definitely Taran.
Enough.
Derek, what do you have to say for yourself?
Can I nominate Taran?
Who said that?
Me, sorry, Emily.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
I'm trying to reconcile a world where Omer and Taran are telling me the truth, and I don't think I can.
No, it's impossible.
Well, yeah.
I actually don't trust Bobby's information. I have reason to believe that that's wrong. Which I actually think points more towards Taran being evil. And Omer, if you are telling the truth, then I think this makes sense for you to take this vote.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna
Emily. Yeah, Emily. Based on what you're saying, I think Bobby could be the drunk, and in that world, maybe then Lauren is the imp. So
Yes.
I mean,
Taran,
but we're
this-
too scared to go for it right now.
Taran, your defense.
This is a bad kill.
Why? All right.
Because I'm the recluse.
Barfy, kill us.
Confirmed if there is this drunk that's out there.
Right, but it's very unlikely that there's a me, a recluse, a Lauren, a saint, and a Bobby, a drunk, unless there's a Baron.
I'm gonna run this vote for Taran.
Right.
Who's the third outsider?
Either two of us are lying, or
I think you're
lying.
Wait,
I lied to Omer.
Are we trying to kill?
I
No,
think
we're
this
not.
is a good.
I think
Yeah, let's get that recluse out of the way.
it's that
I don't
exact.
trust it.
Put it
Oh,
down,
God,
Derek.
I tried.
5's enough.
I was gonna
Hang on the block instead. Any other nominations?
I think we should tie this or vote Emily out.
Clarify who the other outsider claim is. We have a drunk. We have a saint. What else? The third one?
Me, the recluse.
Just said recluse.
He's such a
Open your
liar.
ears.
Omer, I told you I would claim recluse when I told you you were my marionette.
Exactly. So you just confirmed.
Because I really am the recluse. And that's why I'm sketched at Bobby for not pinging on me. Because nobody knew I was the recluse.
Anything else before I end the day?
I'm going to nominate Emily.
Right, Taran nominates Emily. Tell us why.
Because she voted with Bobby.
Yeah, that's fine. I am the librarian. I have a drunk ping between Bobby and Franny, so I'm inclined to think that Bobby's information is just drunk, but I'm a night one information roll.
I think I'm the only outsider. I think Lauren and Bobby are neither of them are outsiders because they all voted together.
Sure.
So then Emily would have to be lying.
Yeah, I think they're all lying.
Yeah, in this world, I am just making up information.
Anything else before I run?
Anything else true? It doesn't make sense that why you lied to me, Taran.
Well, no, of course not. I was having
Run
fun.
this vote for Emily.
So we've determined everybody's just lying.
No, just you, Emily, and Lauren.
And you.
Well, also me. Yeah, that's fair.
I'm a truther. So.
You told me
I'm
you were
telling
there.
you. I'm telling you.
Honestly, like, worlds are either that two outsiders are lying or all are telling the truth.
History will remember this vote.
Yeah, so I feel like Taran
know.
actually
Right.
is
Any
less
day in
likely to
5.
get more from a potentially drunk fortune teller than we do from a recluse.
2. 1. With that, Taran, his next student does die. Good night.
Thank goodness. After what he did, please.
You're one to talk, Omer.
Did you marionette Omer?
Yeah, I marionetted
funny.
Omer.
That's funny
Then I
as
went
fuck.
to Emily and said, Omer marionetted me and said you were the other one. And I was hoping to get a ping as evil if somebody ever saw me, but then Bobby didn't ping evil on me, which made me sus of Bobby.
Fair.
Yeah. I thought it'd be fun
I just
though.
want. Oh, I love that. I love plays like this. So thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So 1-0-1.
God damn it!
No.
Why I was voting with Taran.
There's literally.
I mean, like, or with Taran being evil and just lying.
Exactly.
I'm not evil. You think as an evil person I would have put myself in that position, then said I was recluse, and then point out the three baddies?
That's why he did it. He's probably.
I think if you're a minion.
Don't you think, Franny,
You
he
saw
could be
me
the
play as a
spy, 'cause
minion
then
last
he might
time.
register good or bad. Is that not a thing? Am I not?
What were the outsider claims again?
Lauren Saint, to me, recluse. They're claiming that Bobby is drunk to make up for the fact that she didn't see me as bad, which is weird because they're not even claiming I'm a demon, and she wouldn't have seen me as bad if I was a demon, if I wasn't the demon. But she would if I was the recluse.
So I just want to throw out there that Emily came to me quite early with the librarian drunk thing. So I don't think this is like a, late cover for Bobby's information. It's not like
unless I'm like a marionette with bad info, but I just don't think that's likely.
What color is the wool, Franny?
How do you know I'm knitting? Can you hear it?
No, it's just over your eyes.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah, I was not expecting. How do you know that?
Knitting? That's crazy.
Taryn, I thought you were interested in my knitting.
Oh
no! And for the record, it's navy blue, bitch. So I'm knitting a scarf for my mom for her birthday.
Wow, and Taryn turned something so wholesome into something so evil because
he's gotta be evil, guys. Only a minion would do something so cruel. I was like, that's crazy. How did he know?
It's weird that you were knitting.
Why is that weird? This is a great time to knit because my hands are,
It's
empty.
like such a an old person thing to do.
Well, that's a closed-minded thing to say.
I didn't know people knit anymore.
Nothing wrong with knitting.
Join the revolution. Yeah. Old lady hobbies are in right now.
It is.
They really are.
They truly are. Bird watching, gardening, knitting, crochet. Sorry, what were you saying about Big Brother?
T-Core was a crocheter.
Mm.
Makes beautiful pieces. Sells it for lots of money. I can't afford it.
Omar, can I ask you a bird question?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I had some baby birds in a bush in my front yard, and I was watching them grow, and it was very exciting. And then one day I looked at them, and one saw me and freaked out and just hopped right out of the nest onto the ground and hopped away. Did I kill it, or could it?
Probably died. I'm just
Really?
kidding.
The thing about
when they leave,
Emily is that not only is she voting with
Right,
Bobby and
that's what
Lauren,
it is. It was sort of like a forced fledging.
but the
right?
information that they're all the outsiders doesn't make any sense to me, given that I can feel pretty confident that Omer's not bad.
Because then 2 days later, its siblings had also left the nest, and they very much looked ready. They're all gone now. So is there a world where they're all fine?
Yeah, probably, unless a predator ate some of them at some point. But
Yeah.
that's nature. And
nature.
that's like nature of Dwight and how he's microwaving hamsters.
Okay, thank you for that, and I'm sorry that I bothered you with my bird question.
No, that's fine. Everybody should know. Have you seen these penguins with knit sweaters?
Did Franny knit the sweaters?
Possible.
The penguins looked so cold. I thought I had to.
Yes, you must. I'll send it to you, Francis.
I tried to grab a mitt and pick it up and put it back in the net, but then it sort of hopped
I
away
mean,
and its
so
parents
far,
were, dive bombing
it's been my
head.
ideal
So then I
scenario.
thought maybe
They voted me out when I
leave it
was
alone, but then
telling
I
the
was
truth.
all
I
day
was
over.
way over the top,
I feel like I probably did the wrong thing.
but
every
ideally
step
that
of
just
the
opens
way,
the door
right?
for more scenarios where I go over the top.
Oh, he's
Wait,
He's
sorry, say
busy.
that again. I wasn't actually busy.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I had tried to pick it up. I put a glove on and tried to pick it up and put it back in the nest, and it hopped away, and then its parents were dive bombing my head and squawking at me, and so I was like, maybe it's best to leave it alone. It went under another bush, and I was like, it does look like it fledged, it looks fully formed legs and a bunch of feathers and everything. But I just wondered if trying to pick it up was also a bad move, like if everything I did was a bad move. This got dark. I'm sorry.
Well, that's nature.
You're very kind. I ruined everything. I get it.
Good morning, everybody. Bobby died tonight.
Bobby is dead.
Interesting.
I'm coming at him.
Bobby, Lauren, Emily went to Franny quickly. That's because Franny's the fourth demon. Or the third minion, I should say. AJ and Addie, Puya and Liana, Homer and Derek. Let's go, AJ. Thing is, if Omer is good, he was for sure poisoned. Right? All right, somebody's got to let me in. Lauren, Bobby this whole time.
Taran, what the fuck do you want? You're bad.
What number did you get?
Why would I tell a bad person?
Well, you're going to tell everyone.
A 1.
A 1. Well, that's because you're poisoned, right?
Emily.
Hey. Hello, potential imp. How are you doing?
Me?
I'm just teasing you. Kind of.
You're actually what did... on the hot seat now.
Okay, great. What did you get last night?
1. But I did think it was Lauren and Taran, but
I don't believe that for a second.
What do you
mean?
If
we vote out Lauren,
you're sitting next
and
to
we're
the
wrong,
recluse. You said you got a 1 sitting next. So you're saying that basically
you're saying you believe Taran was the recluse, which is asinine. Why would you believe that? He's clearly bad. Why would he say?
So? Okay, I feel like one of you or Taran is bad.
If he is bad, then that would clear Emily as good with you getting a 1.
His numbers changed from round 1 to round 2. So he was poisoned.
That's what I'm saying. I do kind of believe Emily, but I just don't understand that if Emily is telling the truth, then Taran
which she's not.
if Emily's lying, then Taran was just lying for no reason.
Which makes no sense.
Yes.
It's either one in my mind, it's either you or Taran, and the fact that okay.
You have it, Omer.
Dwight, I didn't mean to say shut up, Dwight. I meant to say shut up, Taran.
He's angry. You're gonna die now.
Dwight, I didn't mean to say shut up, Dwight. I meant to say shut up, Taran.
Oh, I didn't hear you say shut up, Dwight, honestly, but thanks for admitting it. You said it. Anyways, 6 players alive.
I'm gonna nominate Lauren. I don't give a fuck. She's not the saint. Already.
Okay. Tell us why.
She's not the saint. She's a liar. I got a 1 again.
Can you out every night of your information, Omer?
1 0 1 1.
So what's up with the 0?
Why would they stop poisoning you?
Is possible.
Lauren.
What I'm confused by is an outsider count.
Because the thing is, if my theory is that if I was actually the marionette, which obviously not, because Taran is dead, I'm still alive, and the game is going. But if I was actually the marionette, then I don't think Dwight would give me conflicting information, because he would probably keep it consistent, because then I'd be like, am I really the empath or am I the marionette?
Okay,
I think the fact that I told...
So I'm going to give Lauren her defense, because you were kind of going on a tangent.
All right.
Lauren,
I mean, unless I am a marionette beside... Dwight, can I ask a question? If there is a Baron in a game and you decide to make an outsider a marionette, like if I'm beside a recluse, for example, so I could be made a marionette because I'm beside a recluse. Would you have to change outsider count in some other way? Like, would you just not have a drunk or something in order, what would you do? Like, could an outsider that is explaining outsider count because of a baron become a marionette and therefore not be an outsider because they have that outsider token? Like, would that?
They wouldn't count as part of the
marionette.
I can't go into full detail, but that is a possibility. Yes.
Okay, I'm only saying this because from my perspective, if we kill me, we lose this game. The only way that like Omer's info is legit and you don't lose this game is if I am a marionette and somebody has told me.
So who is it if it's not you?
I don't know. I mean, I was trusting your info. Like, that made sense to me once I heard that Taran was the recluse, and I could see it fluctuating. But I'm starting to build worlds where you might be evil. I don't think you and Taran are evil together based on how all that went. And if Taran is a recluse and I'm a saint, then I believe that there is a drunk if there's not, a butler. So
Can I respond to that? Emily, who came to you first and said this stupid story?
Taran.
Right. So then why would I jump on that after for no reason?
I don't know, but Omar, I can't make sense of the outsider claim because
Anyway, we kill me.
I'm gonna run this open, Lauren.
I think we gotta wait on this until later because she's claiming.
Because and the outsider claims
we could put 3 on this.
The outsider claims don't make sense otherwise.
I don't
put 1 vote on you, Lauren. I just have my
second call for Maddie.
I would like to nominate Omer.
Now she's southern. And for
the accent jumped out for a second. I love that. Your accusation, Maddie.
Emily and Lauren voting together again.
Want me to take my hand down?
I think that Omer's information doesn't make sense. And Omer's called me chaotic, but we know who the real chaos is. Omer would do this to seem like a minion instead of a demon, is what I'm thinking.
Omer, your defense?
I mean, Addie is going to hurt no matter what team she's on, clearly. But I don't understand how you can just say my info doesn't make any sense when it actually could if Taran and Lauren were both evil. So there is a world in which it actually does make sense. I don't know what to tell you. I literally was going to out Emily. Did I not keep messaging you saying, if you don't tell me what you are, I'm going to out everything right now? Like, I messaged you that like 6 times.
What?
Oh, this works so
when
good,
I kept
so
messaging
well.
you saying, tell me what you are, or I will out everything right now. And you were like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm good.
I need to watch this one back.
Well, I know. I need to watch this one back too, because both Taran and Omer have come to me and told me that the other one told them that they were their marionette and I was the other minion. And if I was the other minion, to tell them. And I said, I'm not a minion. I'm looking at a librarian token. If I'm a minion, I'm a marionette and I just don't know it. And then they both looked confused because they're like, I was told I was a marionette. In my mind, one of Taran and Omer is evil. They have to be. Otherwise, they're just lying.
And that's why I know it's Taran.
Okay.
And if you think that killing me makes sense to get that world out of the way, I think either way, Taran or I would be the minion in that world. We should be trying to get the demon.
I'm going to run this vote for
Also,
Omer.
to be clear, I've made it clear at this point that I was the one lying, right? Like, everyone knows this.
It takes 3.
Right. And why are you admitting to lying? It doesn't make it
because I'm not bad. I was just having
2 votes
fun.
is not enough. Anything else before I end the Franny?
I can't nominate, but I sort of want someone to do Addie here, because I think she's been being very chaotic. She's dabbing. That's so sus. And the role that I've heard claimed for her is quite bluffable.
Did you discuss this with Emily, Franny?
I did discuss this with Emily. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh my god, what if it's Derek, Lauren, and Emily?
I think my fear with Addie is that there was a pass at some point.
Okay, Leanna, I heard you saying something about a nomination, but put your hand up too. You nominate Addie?
Yeah.
All right, tell us why.
But Franny.
Oh crap! Is it Liana too?
Franny,
Is it not Lauren?
I feel like I said what I said.
Okay. Addie, your defense.
Yeah, this is fine. I am
Oh,
fine,
boy.
guy. I am just very comfortable with this.
What's Dab your on him, Maddie.
role?
Dab
Wow.
on him. Dab on him.
Right.
What's your role
Come on.
now, and where's your accent?
Anything else?
I'm from Alabama. That's what my accent is.
Where is it half the time? I don't understand.
It comes and goes
Am
with
I
my
wrong?
passion, okay?
And
Am I
you,
wrong,
Jonathan?
Chet?
I feel that.
I'm gonna run this vote for Addie.
This is definitely wrong.
Just because you have an accent doesn't mean you always have to have it, right?
Yeah, it just
we
it
saw
depends on the words you're
Interesting.
saying.
Especially
It
if you're
depends
not
on
from the place, you know?
Yeah, of
a lot of
course you
those.
would do that.
Has it?
But
But Emily has to be
Addie's on the
lying.
block.
Addie, who's your favorite survivor?
Maybe it
from
wasn't Bobby.
Alabama?
Maybe Bobby.
Okay, I'm gonna
anything
take a
else?
Slayer shot.
Are you claiming? Sure. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take a Slayer shot with a frying pan on Lauren.
Okay. Liana picks up
No,
the
it's
nearest
not Lauren.
frying pan. Correct. Said frying pan. Okay. Yeah, nothing happened. I'm not creative. Nothing happens.
Wow.
Interesting.
The
What a
creative
flop.
juices died just then and there.
In the pan?
Sure. Anyways, anything else for end today?
Didn't Derek
Anything
claim
else?
Slayer?
Derek claimed
Yeah.
Slayer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Liana
These
Near the
claimed
Floribama
Slayer.
shore.
is it maybe
Alright,
Emily,
with
Liana,
that,
Derek?
Addie has an
Maybe, maybe
executed and
not.
does die.
Could Franny have been evil?
Good night.
No.
No, I think Franny's just being tricked.
Oh,
By Emily flipping.
if it is Liana, Derek, Emily, I have really been
I would be very impressed because I haven't
unfortunately.
talked to Liana or Derek this entire game.
Yeah, but we know that you have.
Well, that's
you
part
do,
of why I
Emily,
didn't
that's what you
suspect it
do.
until now.
I just sit
Laura
around.
and Derek could be like the. How many minions is it? 2? Could be like maybe the poisoner.
Omer,
Did
to
you
answer
tell
your
me when you were
question,
Slayer?
Yes.
probably JT because I grew up close to where he's from, and so we have lots of mutual friends.
Oh.
I've never met him,
Is that
but
why you hate Steven Fishback?
oh
But in
no,
order-
I
so,
like Steven
okay.
Fishback. I've played Clocktower.
Let me think about this.
Oh. Do you tell me
If
no,
it
JT?
wasn't Bobby,
I did.
And what
then
did he
she
say?
really was.
He was like, nice, neat. Because I was like, so season 18 is like not because
What if
of
she was
JT, but
poisoned?
season 18 is one of my favorite seasons.
What if Emily poisoned Bobby?
It was like
no,
the second
because Omer
or
was
third season I
poisoned.
watched because I watched them. I became
She
a
would
fan
have to be
when
drunk.
like Netflix started dropping seasons, and that was one of the ones that was on Netflix. Because you know they did the.
But
first
Emily wouldn't
one.
know that unless she was spy.
What was that?
Do you remember the tribe names?
So if Bobby's good,
Jalapao and
Emily has
Timbera.
to be spy.
Timbera.
And the merge?
Ooh, the merge one.
Unless
I
it's
don't know if
Liana,
I
Derek,
remember.
Lauren.
What are we doing here? What is this?
Fake fan. Kidding.
I'm sorry, I didn't
Very
remember the merge name of season 18.
What color was it?
No,
I've never
no,
seen season
because
42,
then
though,
that's
so.
missing an outsider.
You didn't miss
It was
much.
on 42. I've seen all the 40s though.
If Bobby's good, Lauren has to be good too.
Yeah, your life's fine. Your life's fine.
It's actually the
So it's
only Timbera
either
season I
Bobby and
haven't
Lauren
seen
are
yet.
good,
Wow, that's crazy.
or Bobby,
guy from
Lauren, and
Alabama
Emily were bad.
Good
Oh, really?
morning.
I didn't even know
all.
So
that.
Emily has to be bad no
Omer
matter
players
what.
From the night. This is your final 4 of Liana, Derek, Lauren, and Emily.
Slurpass?
Y'all know the drill by now. Final 4.
We
Yeah.
probably don't kill, right?
Are we just sleep or do we want to talk?
Oh. Oh yeah, we are final 4. We probably should sleep.
We probably should just sleep. Oh,
It's-
okay. Bye, Omer.
It's either Liana, Derek, and Emily, or it was Bobby, Emily, and Lauren. That's what I've concluded.
Wait. Okay, Taran, in that world, I'm evil no matter what.
Yeah, I know.
So let's just kill me.
Right now?
Sure.
We can't do that.
Why not?
Hmm.
Do we not get another night?
It's final 4. So if
Well,
you
in the world
believe
where
that-
it's Emily, Liana, Derek, she'd have to be spy and not demon. If it's in the world where it's Lauren, Bobby, Emily, she could be anything.
Okay, well, I'm not evil.
Spy actually makes sense though, because Omer's first ping,
Omer's first ping was a 1
right, on me.
on you, and then a 0, but you were still alive.
Theoretically, his first ping was unpoisoned. I guess it could have been poisoned both nights.
I don't know. To be honest, I'm confused.
And I don't understand what is a lie and what is not a lie from you.
I have not lied to you at all. I only ever lied to Omer. And Emily.
The Slayer shot on Lauren. How do we feel about that?
I mean, I think that I'm not the Slayer. Leona did tell me.
I kind of felt like it was
Slayer,
either the outsider count is modified, like either there's a Baron or there's not. So in my mind, either Lauren is 100% confirmed or Lauren is the demon. And the fact that Lauren was not the demon and didn't die to the Slayer shot, if we believe Liana, which is a big if.
I think there is a world where Liana is bad and Lauren is the demon.
Yes, that's what I'm worried about.
Well, I don't.
And also, she was pretty out with
you
the fact
voted
that she
with
was
her last
Slayer,
round,
so it's
Derek.
like if there is.
Also, there's no world where Liana's bad and you're not, based on outsider claims, Derek.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not an outsider.
Because either Bobby and Lauren are both good and outsider claims check out, or they're both bad and the outsider claims was just me.
Oh my you guys.
I never claimed outsider.
No, I know.
So,
Taryn, it's also
You
possible I
guys.
got a drunk ping between a drunk and an evil.
Yo, Franny got something to say.
Oh no.
Can we revisit Omer's information? He got a 1011.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes no sense.
But he's had consistent. He's had the same. Okay, so wait. So with the one, it was Emily and it was Taran. Then it was Emily and it was Taran. Then it was Emily and is that when Taran died? And Taran
Lauren.
again. Then it was Emily and Lauren.
Yes. It could be Emily if Taran is telling the truth.
That's what I've been saying.
The key thing is something weird happened in between there. I don't know why he would lie about that, right?
Yeah, I don't think he
there
is.
has to be a
Omer is
poisoner.
telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I
so
agree.
poisoner.
I agree, Franny.
I feel afraid. I feel afraid that Liana and Derek and Emily could be evil, like Taran suggested, and then in that world we have to kill one of them today because then they would just kill Lauren at night, and then it would be all evil at the final.
I don't trust Derek at all. Liana, I kind of trust, but Emily, I think, is bad now.
Here's the thing, though, Franny, because if you believe Lauren and you believe Taran, then there has to be a drunk out there. So why would I make up librarian information about a drunk corroborating, in this case, a good townsfolk who was coming up with what seems like drunk information?
Yeah, but I think it throws suspicion on my chef number and Bobby's fortune teller info, which could be correct. And I think, Bobby, right, you got a yes on Derek.
Yeah, but what if Puya was the red herring? I mean, it kind of makes sense. Dwight would do something to fuck with you like that because it's like Puya's confirmed as the virgin. Let Puya be the red herring. So then when Bobby does a confirmation with Puya, a confirmed good person.
But she also missed on me as recluse, which Dwight could choose to do, but like, why?
Well, if she's drunk, that makes
Addie then Puyo, you've had your hand
Well,
up
what if Emily's drunk info is true and Lauren and Taran are both evil, claiming outsiders?
Why do we trust Derek?
Oh.
Addie's had her hand for a
I
while.
will say, Franny, the info I came to you with night one is still true.
Addie,
I mean, you can trust it or not. I know I'm good.
Addie, go for it. You've been here for a long time.
So.
Okay, wait. Can we explore the universe?
Let's let Addie talk. Let's let Addie
Addie, have the floor.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
I'm the soldier. That's the token I see.
Mm-hmm.
And I died. But I also have been told that I am the marionette. So there's that
by
as
Bobby?
well. And I don't know
By who?
and I don't know what I believe.
So Bobby, Lauren, Emily, Bobby star
It
passes.
was a joke though because of what Lauren.
It was
did
a
to her.
joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just the soldier.
I only had my hand up because Franny and Addie had their hands up, and I wanted it to look symmetrical.
Here's a
But
question.
that would
Could
mean
that
Lauren-
have been
Leon
a
and
star
Derek aren't
pass
bad.
to Lauren? Could that have been a star pass to Lauren?
That's
Or
what I
you.
was told.
Well, we could be living in a world where the three outsiders are Lauren the Saint, Taran the Recluse, and then Omer is the drunk.
So how do you explain my info that I was poisoned?
Or that you're bad.
You're
You're
evil.
lying.
Okay, well, I know that's not the world.
Okay. You guys
If
have
Taryn is
It
recluse
would make
and
sense
Emily is
because Omer the
bad.
drunk.
If that's the world, then is there a
Because-
chance I am the
I
only
have a
good left
question.
Yeah,
alive?
guys, you don't have
Omer the
infinite
drunk
time. This
because
is final
it's between
four.
Taryn and
I am
Emily.
now going to be pushing you guys for either nominating or sleeping. You don't get infinite time.
Can I have a question before?
Sure.
That's part. If Taryn is actually the recluse and Emily is evil, then is that a reason why Omer could? Oh no, he would still get a 1 or a 2, not a 0. Okay, sorry. Question over.
Right. At the end of this time, I need to hear either a nom or y'all are sleeping.
Somebody proposed a world where I'm the only good alive. Do we think that world is likely? Should I nominate?
Then I think it's
I think we
Derek.
go to bed. I think we go to bed.
I think it's Derek.
That's what the evil team would want to do.
I will say, Lauren, I'll be honest with you. If you nominate Derek, I will raise my hand.
Lauren nominating me is not a good idea.
I'm kind
If
of on
there's
the,
only
I'm
one,
on
if
the
there's-
Emily
if
train.
there is only one good in the game, it is me.
And
I
Derek,
just
what's
don't
your world,
know.
Derek? What's your world? What's your evils? What's your
I don't know yet.
Given that
I
Bobby's
have
bad,
I
Lauren-
have Lauren, Taryn, and Bobby as evil on my board.
I think it's Derek, and I will vote for him as well if you nominate him right now.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't think he's the demon.
No, bad idea.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, tech issues missed like a bit of the game.
I think I
don't
missed
he's-
something, which is
I'm
that
gonna
Omer
nominate
could have been
Emily.
drunk.
Right, Lauren nominates Emily. That's
But
fine.
why would he
There you go.
give?
I'm worried I'm the only good alive. It was pointed out that in basically every world, Emily's evil. I don't
How
know
is
if
it
this is a
Emily,
good call
Bobby?
or not, but I've made my
Right, Emily, Bobby,
Emily.
Okay,
Liana.
Lauren knows exactly this is the bad
Emily,
call.
Bobby,
If we vote on
Derek.
this, we lose.
Anything else before I run this vote for Emily? It takes 2 votes
Liana,
to
are
put
you
Emily
bad?
on the block.
No.
Running it.
She's lying. She's lying.
I don't even know if I want to vote. I'm wrong here.
Omar, don't waste
Liana,
your
Don't
vote.
waste it.
Dead vote.
He's so quiet.
I wanted to. So
Oh my god.
bad.
Not enough.
I did it and then I
Of
screwed it up. I mean,
The other 3 players, you wish to nominate or sleep?
Sleep.
Sleep,
Liana-
right? That's what we're
It
supposed
can't
to
be
do.
the
So then
three
that
of
way
them.
we
It
can...
Emily?
has to be Bobby.
Everyone sleeping? Right. Good night.
Oh boy.
They're all bad. Those hosts.
And the
It's
game is over now.
oh
I
god.
mean, I can't be mad at Bobby if she lied about it because I did too.
Yeah, Taryn, there was no reason for you to do that if you were actually.
I'm gonna regret not using that dead vote.
I mean,
I
how
know
funny
it.
would it be for me to do exactly to Addie what Lauren did the game before?
Not very funny.
Who's to say? Bobby, why did you do that?
Oh, well, I think it's more likely she was bad.
Taryn, why would you lie if you were on the good team? That was so crazy to do.
Well, you were messaging a lot with Emily in the pregame, so I thought maybe she told you you were her marionette, and that it would be funny
But
if I
that's the
said you were my
entire
marionette.
logic behind me was the messages to Omer pre. Oh my god.
Well, to be fair, I'd
Should've
wanted
seen what
to
I was
do it.
actually saying.
I'd wanted to do it before that, but then when I saw the messages, I was like, oh, that kind of solidified my plan to do it specifically and say Emily was the other one.
That was
Taryn,
such
did you
an
know
insane...
that the marionette could sit next to the recluse?
Yes, I also knew that. So I was that's why I was like, oh, there's a chance that Omer really is
Omar could
a marionette.
also have been my marionette. Anyone could be. That's around you.
I actually didn't remember that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. It's a kind of one of the tricks for TV.
That's what I was saying was that if your one on me was correct, perhaps I'm a marionette and then you guys could kill me, but if I'm the saint, we'd lose. So that was why.
This is crazy, and I don't know what's
Lauren's
going
probably
on.
just a minion.
What we know is
I
that
feel-
Emily is
We
bad. The
don't
problem
think
is we
that
don't know
you're
if she's
drunk
the
then?
demon. Because it could have been Star Pass to Lauren, it could have been Star Pass to Liana, it could have been Star Pass to Derek, or it could have been Star Pass to Emily.
Someone is smoking.
That's
something
literally
around
everybody
me.
alive.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Taryn, you were so distracting, but I feel like such a stupid lie.
Omer,
thing,
I
though.
did
I
it to
can't
you because you're the
reconcile
only
the
person that could not
outsider.
possibly complain about it.
I can't reconcile
He
the outsider
is.
count unless I was poisoned night one. That though. So in
Or
my
unless,
mind, Lauren.
unless you are the drunk.
I guess so.
But that would mean you're lying, Lauren.
No, it's like I'm saying in the world where there's 3, like me, Taryn, Emily, and you are evil and you've star passed. So.
Emily's drunk and it's Liana and Derek.
So you're saying I just took advantage of what Emily told me?
I think
and
that
I'm
Lauren
evil?
was the only good one alive, unfortunately.
Oh God.
I trust Liana based on our day one conversation.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your final 3. You made it. Guess who's not there? Liana. She died.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
there you
helpful.
go.
Scandalo. Okay.
Okay, so here's what I said in my okay, here's what I told Dwight in my little confessional. I said I trust. So I have Derek as Undertaker, Liana as Slayer, AJ as Monk, Franny as Chef, Huya as Virgin, Addie as Soldier. That means that there's 6 of us that are all claiming to be townsfolk. AJ and Puya, I think, are pretty much confirmed townsfolk, and I believe the rest of this group, which means there's 6, which means that there cannot be a Baron. So the 2 conflicting outsider information is Taran and Emily versus one another. Taran is already dead. Emily is not dead. Therefore, I think Emily should be the one to die. And
Yeah,
I took my
that's a good
Slayer shot at Lauren, so that rules Lauren out as well.
But why not Derek?
Okay, so I have information, and that is that I'm not the Undertaker, but as soon as Franny died, I went to Franny to tell her that I was the Raven's Keeper. I wanted to claim Undertaker because I wanted to get the demon to kill me. I also went to AJ with that information after AJ died. That's all the information I have the whole game because I was not killed. But I'm the Raven's Keeper.
Well, that implies maybe there was a spy.
Can we explore this a bit more, Liana? Because the chances are I was poisoned night 1 and I get bad information potentially. And that would just make Lauren lying about the same claim.
Yeah, but I took a shot at her. She can't be the demon.
Is there a world
unless there was a star pass?
If this was a
or you're poisoned.
Could this be a spy poison game? Could they have poisoned Liana so that her Slayer shot didn't work? Is that crazy?
I mean, there's either one outsider or there's 3. So if you're
But they didn't know she was, or they did know. They might have known.
If they were spy,
They would have had to be spamming it though, in hopes that, or no? Does the spy also see the chats and stuff?
No.
No, they only use the
Yeah, so they would have had to be spamming it on her, and do we think that's the case?
Was Omer dead at that point?
Yes.
Yeah. Slayer
So
shot
it's
up
possible
and
the
after.
poison. It's possible
yeah,
the
it was
poison moved to Omer.
It
Or
was
sorry, to
between
Liana from Omer.
We had the conversation between trying to rule out Addie versus Lauren. So the conversation was to put Addie on the block, take a shot at Lauren. Then Addie will die. Lauren, I mean, assuming that I'm not poisoned, Lauren either would die being the demon or not die. And then we could kind of rule that out for the whole like saint situation of it all. That was the goal behind that plan.
It's really thrown me off that
I
Liana
think
died.
Emily-
Did she star pass
I
just
mean, I
now
don't
to
know,
the
they're
3rd
all
person?
And also
I think
assuming
it
that Liana is
has
telling the
to be-
truth and
it
that
ha-
Derek isn't the imp with a marionette slayer.
It's also
not
possible
true.
Liana
I'm
just
the
star
Raven Keeper.
passed, and it was maybe
I'm
even
the
a-
Raven Keeper. I
No,
know
you
If
can't.
I was
Can you?
Liana, I wouldn't have.
Can you this late?
Either Lauren or it's Emily.
Yeah.
You can whatever.
Emily in the
Well,
world.
Derek,
where
if you
Liana
think you're
was
good,
not
then it's
poisoned.
obviously either Lauren or me.
Yeah, well, I know I'm good.
But I'm
But
worried. Okay, sorry.
It has to be Emily unless Liana was poisoned as the Slayer, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Or it's you.
Or Liana's bad.
Liana's evil.
Addie, go for it.
Liana could also be evil.
I don't know how relevant this is, but Bobby told me that Bobby was the starting demon and that Lauren is the current demon that I was a marionette.
She's
So
messing with you.
When did she tell you that?
that was day 2.
So she's not. She's not going to give you true information though, as a fake marionette. So that actually implies that maybe it's Emily.
Well, she hasn't told me. If I'm a marionette, she hasn't told me that I'm a
right
marionette.
Before we went to our conversation, AJ.
You have 3
It
minutes
was right
until
before
the game ends.
whenever I
Round
claimed.
together.
Right before
All
I
right,
claimed
Town.
Soldier.
I feel like this is going to come down to me making the right nomination potentially.
Wait,
if
okay, I don't like that. I
not
don't
bad.
like. This is gonna come down to me as the one good person doing the right thing.
Well, here's the thing: is I don't trust either of you, but I know that I'm good.
Okay, that's the same perspective that I have right now. I want to revisit Addie. At what point did Bobby tell you that you were the marionette?
I'm thinking it was.
It was 3 nights ago.
It's not going to be
It was 3 nights ago. 3 nights ago. Yes.
Lauren.
The day you
She's
were
not going to
executed.
tell. She's not going to say it's. Bobby's
Actually,
not going to
yeah.
tell her the truth.
Bobby is so messaging.
Okay, I don't know what to think about that. In my mind, Derek is either evil with Liana, and the Slayer shot was just BS because Liana's a marionette or a minion, or
If
that
Derek's bad
Star
and
Pass
Liana's bad,
thing
it would
that
have to be
Addie
all.
just talked about actually happened, and Addie just happens to be the actual marionette who is just really goofing up at the very end here, which would be wild.
I can see a world. I
I
mean,
think Derek has to be good,
The
right?
nomination that Lauren made on me yesterday bothered me a bit
Because she was a fellow minion.
Taran,
because
earlier you
it
named...
makes sense from every perspective for us to go to bed.
I didn't know if I was the only good alive. Somebody proposed a world where I was. And that is based on outsider count. So that would mean Liana would have to be evil there, because she's right otherwise in terms of count. But I'm worried that, like, it seems pretty clear Bobby's evil. So I was kind of thinking, Emily, if you yourself were the drunk, and then there's a recluse, and then there's me, like, that is a world. But then we'd have to have a Baron. We think we have a poisoner, but it was looking like a spy. So maybe I'm wrong.
I think
but
it has to be.
Baron's pushing on Emily, and if there's no Baron, then I'm the only outsider, and Taran's evil. So, but would he double bluff? Like, I nominated Emily before. Like, I'm.
Oh, like that's credibility. Like
No. I'm happy to do it again. Shall we? Is it time?
30 seconds.
Yeah,
Sure.
why don't you nominate Emily?
I nominate Emily.
Lauren nominates. Tell us why.
Why is Puya stroking himself?
If Taran is evil with Emily, and just trying to make it look like it's not her, this could be a world. It feels far-fetched, but I would have to be the only outsider. Otherwise, I think she is. So, yeah.
Emily, your defense?
I think it makes more sense for me at this point to nominate Derek after this, and then Derek, you nominate Lauren. Is the town okay with that, or do we think Derek okay or not? Or I'll nominate Lauren after this.
You can do either.
I would just be very careful. I don't like the fact that Liana and Derek are voting together.
That's your defense, Emily?
Well, I'm voting for.
You're bad.
Apparently.
All right.
I mean, we don't. Do we? Yeah.
Anything else before I run this vote for Emily?
I mean, this is one of those last call moments where
Yeah, I don't
you're
know.
either voting
I'm
or you're
not going to
not.
counter nominate here, but it's not me. If you vote on this, we're going to lose.
2 votes to put Emily on the block. Running the vote, starting
We do
where
4.
running it.
This is a lot of.
Don't get tricky with it, because if they have,
Literally, this is evil. This is literally the evil team.
if you save votes, they might have like hidden fake marionettes.
What?
That's just what happened to us last time.
That's
6
right, we
votes
lost. It's
is
okay.
enough. Emily is on the block. 1 second.
It doesn't matter who I nominate because we're not going to be able to get the votes.
This
for it,
can't be beaten. Yeah,
It can.
it can.
Okay.
Oh,
let's
it
do
can? Okay, so Lauren or Derek? I think it was Derek, because Derek and
It can be
their hands up
beaten?
first.
It can. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna nominate
AJ,
Derek.
Annie, Puya.
Emily
Lauren,
nominates
4
Derek.
votes.
Tell us why.
I'm 100% positive it's not me. I thought we just lost the game, but apparently we didn't. With Derek and Liana voting together first on me, that makes me a little bit more suspicious of Derek over Lauren. I could be wrong here, but I know for a fact it's not me. So it's a 50-50 in my mind.
Derek, your defense.
My defense is that I'm the Raven Keeper. It's not me. I think that potentially maybe this is a spy game, and that makes me suspicious of the Liana Slayer shot on Lauren. But it just feels so crazy, guys. It feels so crazy.
Great. Anything
It's
else?
obviously not me.
I think it might be Lauren.
Anything else
Sadly.
before I run
Okay,
this
well, it's
vote?
not me for a fact. And you just said it's a spy world. I don't believe a spy world for a second. I think Liana's full of shit.
Okay. Anything else before I run this vote for Derek? Running it.
Is anybody dead voting on this?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm not.
I was saving my vote because I was considering Lauren, not even Derek.
I'm considering.
Yeah,
that too.
Lauren's the poisoner.
Well, you should have
Lauren.
said something then.
Lauren, we did it. We won.
We did it.
Derek, you nominating Lauren? That's the only option you have left.
Okay, well, I will be shortly nominating Lauren. I mean, do we?
You have 30 seconds to
guys-
decide. You have long.
That's your only option. So you kind
I
of should
know
just
I'm
do it.
going to. Is there anything? that we're 20
So then
seconds?
just do it. We can talk about it after. Why don't you just do it? We can discuss as it's going.
Okay,
Dwight,
I'm
who has a
nominating
vote
Lauren.
left?
I'm wondering if there's
Derek
any info
nominates
that we're
Lauren,
missing,
tell us why.
that, like of
Please
Liana
name
being
people
bad.
back to back.
Okay, Puya, what was your question? Who has a vote?
My question was, this was supposed to be the shorter game. Is this longer than the first game? I think it might be.
Yeah, I gave you guys shorter days, but y'all fucking yap here because y'all just like see the timer and say, I'm gonna nominate the last 1 second. So this is on y'all, okay? I'm sick of
Hey,
y'all.
go give us a big shot clock.
Anyway,
Shot clock.
I give you like 3 minutes a day, and y'all decide they're town square to talk for 20 minutes, and then nominate, and then you guys yell at each other, not doing the accusation defense thing. Anyways, that's beyond the point. Derek,
we don't have enough good votes for even
We can
to get this.
6.
There's the only way for this to win is if Evil votes for it, right?
Because Evil votes on Evil, so it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
Derek, your accusation first of all.
I mean, the accusation is
a vote.
If it's not Emily, it's Lauren. But I don't think we have the votes here.
Lauren, your defense.
I mean, I've been cleared, so I wish I could magically become a mayor, but
It's Lauren.
Anything else pertinent before I run this vote for
The problem is if it succeeds,
you don't
it
have
was
the
a bad
votes,
vote.
friends. Sorry about it.
If it is Lauren, the best we can do is tie it. If literally everybody but Lauren votes for this.
Right.
If you tie, then it's.
Let's just end the day.
7 next
End the
to
day.
Lauren instead of Emily. We're running it.
We're running it, and for what?
We probably should just put 5 on Lauren. Just
Yeah.
Because it's the little clocks that indicate you still have a
All
vote.
right. Well, you guys put a lot of us on Emily. Execute Emily. Emily's now dead, and the game is over. And the winning team
I feel
is Addie's
confident.
team.
What?
What does that mean?
So that means we win. That means we win, right?
I'm saying that Addie's team won.
Wait, was she really the marionette? That would be so funny.
She must be the marionette.
Well, Bobby was a starting imp, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
We have
almost
Franny,
had her in
your
the first
chef.
round.
I told you guys it's a chef 1. You figure it out from there.
But,
AJ
no,
is your
that
monk
doesn't make sense.
who got us a successful protection when Bobby tried to kill herself. And AJ blocked it.
Oh my God.
Very fun.
That's crazy.
Puya is your virgin who procced when AJ nominated hidden virgin.
What a good Samaritan AJ is.
That's kind of hard to say.
Omer is your empath who got what 1 0 then 1 1. Yeah, so you're next to Taran the recluse.
Dang.
But you were poisoned by Lauren the poisoner.
Oh,
And Emily is your imp, and the good team did win.
Lauren.
That's right.
Good
I
job,
knew
good
I was
job.
right. I knew I didn't believe you, Bobby. I knew I
Yeah,
was right.
Addie is your
Yes, Addie.
soldier. Liana is your slayer who shot the poisoner, and Derek was your Raven Keeper who was. I was very confused. So Emily was the Undertaker who was a marionette, and I hear there's an Undertaker, and I'm like, Emily's not claiming Undertaker. Who the fuck is claiming Undertaker? That just confused me.
Oh, well, yeah, even before Derek was claiming it, I was saying that I'd heard tell of one to try to get Bobby on the block so we could kill Franny that day. So I had not heard tell of one at that point. And
I had Derek marked as Undertaker, then I had him marked as Slayer, and then it wasn't until like the last round that I was like, oh, geez, okay, now I know your real role.
Yeah. By the way,
Derek, your lie was crazy.
So Omer
I was trying to get murdered.
Omer was poisoned when he was between Taran and Emily, and I gave a 0 the second night. Just like if Lauren keeps poisoning, we're gonna keep giving him 0s, otherwise 1, or just kind of signal that Taran's the recluse in some way. And then when Omer was between Lauren and Emily, I decided to give a 1 because if I gave a 0, I feel like that'd be too obvious that it was a poison thing. So like 1, and also 1's more believable. It might break the world of Lauren, Emily, Bobby. If one uses evil, it's believable. So it's not about 0, but 1 seemed more of a.
Wait, was I poisoned, Mayor?
You were poisoned when you were between Lauren and Emily.
Ugh,
you got a 1 when you should have gotten a 2.
And that's why the star pass kind of had to go to Emily because then otherwise
Yep. Yeah, I could not start past to Lauren because then if you get a 2 and that I feel like you would believe that because just social reads at that point.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I was wondering why it came to me because I was like, no.
Yeah, I had to.
Emily, what was your starting role?
I was the Undertaker, and I genuinely thought that I was the Undertaker.
Oh, you were the marionette.
Emily was the real marionette.
We were about to kill Bobby on the first day.
Yeah. Emily just nods Bobby, and I think Bobby wasn't gonna tell Emily, and Bobby just like, "You're the marionette. Stop, stop."
Like, take this off me. You're the marionette. So then I had to take it off her. But then I was like, did she just say that because she actually is? And then I saw her messaging Addie, and I was like, she's probably telling Addie the same thing. Am I the marionette? Or
Yeah,
am I
she was.
gaslit.
No, it was
So
so.
this
I
was
like back in.
she
I
asked
didn't
me
know.
that before I told you that.
I didn't.
And
know
then you gave me true info, Dwight, on AJ, and I.
Yes, yes, I was trying to do because you would tell Bobby that the monk who stopped Bobby from killing herself is dead. That's why I gave you true info. That helps evil.
It cut out. Who did AJ protect when nobody died?
Bobby. The
Bobby.
tried to kill himself.
Oh.
She was trying to confirm the outsider count and to hopefully confirm me. And yeah.
Wait, why did Lauren nominate Emily so many times?
I had a whole plan.
I
for
was
things.
I was
got
trying to
nominated.
double bluff. I think I was a little too on the nose, but we were sort of in rough shape. So
Taryn figured it out.
Oh,
Taryn
you guys did great. I was very conflicted the whole.
I think it's possible if Emily had like 5 votes, I think it's possible you could have flipped
yeah,
it.
and I felt like I had to vote because I nommed, and then if
Yeah.
I took it down, it wouldn't work. And I understood Bobby voting, but it was just we just had
I
one
probably
too
should just
many.
not have voted at all.
I feel like I had it figured out, and then I started to doubt myself.
Yeah,
over
but you're
time.
stupid.
That was
lying
my
and
only
trust
goal
Emily
at
for
that point,
so
Taryn.
long.
My only goal was like you named the whole evil team, and I was like, a moral victory for me will just be if he starts to doubt himself.
Well, yeah, well, I very much did, especially when Liana and Derek started voting on like Addie and stuff. I was like, wait, what the hell?
I'll
But
say this was fun, but I do have to run. Thank y'all.
bye, AJ.
Game, AJ.
Bye, AJ. Thanks for joining in.
Bye, AJ.
White, you had
You were fun.
registering good.
I had the recluse
I have to
registering
go
good
to the
on night
bathroom.
1, yes.
I poisoned
Well, actually,
him.
no. Lauren poisoned Taryn. I couldn't even
Yeah.
register if I wanted to.
Yeah, he couldn't
Oh.
register as evil because I had poisoned him. So
So I had to give Franny a chef 1. I have to give Omer 1. So I had no choice on night 1. in terms of what I did.
Okay, so I was poisoned and I wasn't regering.
As evil, yeah. You,
And
you were-
But then
I,
night 2 is when
had
she checked me, though, right?
I had initially kept it on Omer, and then I took it off
Mhm.
of Omer because I thought he was a butler. Because
Yeah,
I was
when I
like, "There's
checked
got to be an
it-
outsider somewhere." So that was a mistake. But
Well, see, I felt like hiding the fact that I was an outsider could lead me to good information, and it almost did.
But yeah, I would absolutely ping a recluse as a no to a fortune teller. Because I like, just make them doubt the recluse a little bit. They're not supposed to be confirmed.
potentially drunk fortune teller like that.
Well,
actually all made sense.
my thing was that I hadn't claimed recluse to anyone, so I was thinking like it would make a lot of sense to ping bad. 'cause
Yeah,
it
but
would
then
look bad for me.
let's say night 1, I know like you're in a recluse, you're gonna say it publicly. So if I give you a yes, then yeah, the next day you say I'm recluse, boom, trust. If I give you a no, then there's doubt between both of you. You doubt them, they doubt you. It's that's a lot more harmful to give a no on a recluse.
Mhm.
Especially if they're gonna come out with it later, you know they're gonna come out with it later.
That was a fun game.
It was.
Yeah,
fun.
I like that one. Very confusing.
We got to final 3 after a rough start, so it's all good. I didn't know Emily was the marionette when she nominated Bobby. That actually makes that even funnier.
Yeah,
That
because we had
could've
not
ended on day
talked
1.
yet. And so
I was
love
like,
wow, this
so
is funny on day 1.
I went to Omer.
With me being the poisoner again, I was like, yeah, this feels like my game, me as a poisoner game. That's how my day's been going. So
I told Omer Emily was our fellow minion. Then I went to Emily and said Omer told me he was marionette, and he said you were the fellow minion. And the whole time she was the marionette.
Who I think at that point was aware because Bobby had to spill the beans. So that was very fun to watch. That was a hilarious game. Y'all are
I was
so
so
fun.
stressed the whole time. I was like, please don't be nice. Stop protecting me.
I'm gonna wrap up stream here, but thank you guys. Really appreciate
Thank
it.
All right, see you guys.
Thank you, Dwight. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Interesting rounds. That's so funny. Oh man, I feel like if Emily had been good and not the marionette, that would have worked better. Or no, if she had been the demon and I had been right that she was trying to marionette Omer, that would have been best. But the problem is, what I would really like to know is if Emily was really, like, genuinely confused when I brought her the information I brought her. She had to have been. Because I read her as genuinely confused, but, like, the problem is that that doesn't tell me anything. Because she could be bad and confused because she doesn't understand why this is happening. My hope was to find a small hint of, like, oh, Omer betrayed my trust. But I didn't get that. And then my hope was also for Omer that he would be like, wait a minute, how can I be your marionette? But I didn't get that either. But it does make sense that he was empath and he pinged 1 And that's why he believed me, because he pinged 1. So, yeah, the reality is I didn't really learn anything useful doing that. I could have if I'd chosen different people. Because the only thing I really learned was that I was able to keep my recluse ability, or my recluse identity, a secret, which helped me go into the outsider count conflict. And it pointed me at Bobby, but I think in hindsight, it wasn't a solid point at Bobby. Given that, I mean, I knew it at the time. I just felt like, oh, I was thinking like I hid the fact that I'm a recluse. Therefore, the fact that it didn't ping is like it's like it was confirmation bias, I think. And then the problem was there were too many solutions to that dilemma that didn't involve the actual thing. But I think what happened was that like they started panicking and voting as a block around that time. And that's when I was like, see, it's them. But then the problem was I backed out of it. I really felt like Derek and Liana were good. Up until they started voting like Addie. Because Addie just did not read as bad to me. Dwight! Welcome Raiders. I'm just doing a post-mortem of my ridiculous play. Stop. I mean, that's very kind of you, Dwight. I was trying to gaslight people. I feel like my play could have worked if I hadn't accidentally walked into the marionette. The actual real marionette. I was hoping Omer would be a marionette and that I would get information from him. But he wasn't. I think the actual most useful thing that happened from my play was that in the panic to get me out over the people I was accusing, Bobby, Emily, and Lauren voted as a block multiple times. And that made me suspicious of them. But then the problem was I kind of forgot about it. I kind of forgot about it and started to think about like ways I could mechanically lock things in or eliminate people. And then I got really suspicious of Liana. Because normally Liana comes in with just like everything solved, like out of nowhere. And so the fact that she was voting out people that I did not think were reading bad at all and wasn't even giving like a solid reason, I was like, oh, this is how Liana plays when she's bad. I wonder if she's caught on and now she's making plays like that on purpose. But that made me very suspicious of Liana. Basically, the first thing I said when I got recluse was, I'm just going to play this straight like I'm not the recluse. And then I thought, oh, I should tell Omer he's my marionette. And then I saw the messages from Omer and Emily back and forth a bunch of times. And I was like, what if I told Omer that Emily is the other one? And then after that, I was like, wait, what if I tell Emily that Omer told me? I think it's valuable for me to have found the limits of my chicanery. In the sense that normally if I lie and then come out with the truth later, people actually believe it. But that one was a step too far, which is good to know. She said she was really rusty and tired, Liana. I mean, that tracks. It was supposed to be a shorter game. All right, I'm gonna get working on, I've been making Devil's Plan reaction videos on Patreon. I just watched episode 6. I'm gonna edit that video. I'm gonna put it up on Patreon. It's me watching the episode and analyzing it as I watch. all in a nice little edited package. People have really been enjoying them. I've been really enjoying Devil's Plan. So check that out on the Patreon if you want. Yeah, Dwight. So basically what happened was I started doing the Genius reactions, and I think at first it was like, this is just some show in the UK on ITV and nobody cared. But this week they finally like flipped the switch on the auto detect, and so they all got demonetized, which is why I have to do a lot of Patreon stuff for these. But they are very fun to do. And the Genius UK, despite being a little frustrating, is still fun to watch and analyze. Documental. I don't know what that is, actually. I know there's a bunch of the, like, there's a few more Korean shows from the people that made the Genius originally. But I definitely think I will, on the Patreon, like, go back and watch at some point, like, go through all of the original Genius seasons. And maybe, like, Society Game and the crime scene one. Stuff like that. But yeah, have some fun with it. All right, I have stepped 1,603. No, sorry. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Sorry, no, well, not 1,000. 10,000. No, 16,000. Sorry, they shortened the numbers. 16,400 and roughly 20 steps in the time that we have been streaming. There you go. You can tell Omer. That's a 3.5 pace. All right, thanks for hanging out. I will probably see you tomorrow for Goose Goose if you hang out. Otherwise, check out the Patreon. And I will see all of you later.